Looks like we're live. So I'll give you guys the rundown what's happening in just a minute here, what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do here. Give some people a chance to get in the live stream, and I'm going to go ahead and set up my communications, set up my extra phones while I'm waiting for that to happen. So hope everybody's having a good day. If you're watching this after the fact, I'm about 6 deliveries from getting the $100 bonus. So that's my goal for the day, actually. I had to split the day up a little bit. So my goal is to get the $100 bonus. I'll show you guys that in just a minute. I just need 6 deliveries to get there. 6 deliveries. So I think I can do that today. I have to split the day up a little bit. Like I said, I'll explain that in just a minute. I have the Dash app paused right now because sometimes it's a little hard to get in here into the what's up, old school Dave, what's good? It's sometimes hard to get into this market that I'm in, and it's red. It was red, so on the way over here I just clicked Dash and then clicked pause, and I scheduled the Dash out till 5:30. So hopefully I can get the 6 deliveries either between now and 5:30 or after the ball game. Reed Jones is in the house. What's up, Reed Jones? Welcome in. Hope everybody's doing good today. Looks like the live stream is getting out. Do we have a good audio and do we have a good video? Can I get a check on those things? In just a second here, I will have everything all set up. Let's see here. There we go. Mobile hotspot is on. NY. Look. Okay. Yes, it's fine. What's up? How's it going, NY? Get the white heart. The wave and the hearts. There we go. All right, cool, awesome, love it. So let me get this thing. Let me get this chat phone operational. Let me get it fully operational. While you guys show up here. All right. So that'll take a minute. That'll take a minute to get going. But anyway. All right. Now I gotta find my live stream. Where's my live stream? It's got to be in there somewhere, probably under driving daily. All right, so that's that. We got it. So that'll load up. I am in the Dash. So how's everybody's day going? Hope everybody's doing good today. It's been a good day. We had the birthday party for my youngest daughter. And so I'm out here now. After that, I'm going to see if I could do about 3 hours. I got until about 5:30. Then I got to cut out and I got to go to a basketball game. So, yeah, so I got the app on. I just got it paused. We're going to jump right back in. I'm in a small market today, the slow market today. So let's see if we get some orders. But how's everybody doing today? All right, let's see. Yeah, see, I got it paused. I'm going to resume the Dash. We just need the 6 deliveries. I'll show you real quick. Reed Jones is doing good. Nice. Appreciate hearing from you guys. Okay, we got an order here. We got a 375 for a little over 3 miles. I'm gonna actually take that because we just need to. The goal is to get the 6 deliveries, and I was gonna show you that. Let me see if I can actually show you that. Yeah, we have a promo here. Wait, John isn't a... Yeah, I know, right? I'll explain in a minute. I'll explain in just a minute what I've... But, so that's the promo. We got 45 out of the 50 deliveries to get that 100. And since I haven't been able to... well, they should be quick, but I'm in the small market. Reed Jones, I'm out here in that little market we drive sometimes that isn't as busy. So I've got to, like... So I just took a 375 because I want to stack these deliveries up today. And so the reason I wasn't on earlier, and I explained to the guys yesterday, but if you weren't here yesterday, is because one of my daughters had a birthday party today. So I was at that earlier. I was at that birthday party, and until just right now. So this morning there was no working, and then another one of my daughters has a basketball game at 6 o'clock today. So I'm going to be here till about 5:30. So I figured I would hop in and I would hop on. We would go do about 3 hours. We'll see if we can knock these 6 deliveries out in the 3 hours. That'd be great. That way I can still earn over $100, because technically I'm not really earning over $100, but you know, I'm getting that bonus. So I'll knock that out, and then I'll probably come out after the game a little bit too. Don't know if I'll stream that, but we'll do what we can, right? We'll do what we can with the time we have. And then tomorrow, before the snow, I think we got one full day. I think we can do a full day tomorrow. So just trying to make the most of this week, because it's been chopped up and kind of split up into so many different little pieces this week. I haven't had like a full run of this whole deal. So yeah, we're just doing the best we can with what we got. We're going to make what we can. So hope you're safe out there. Michael, gonna be gone for a few days. Going to Oregon to visit a cousin. All right, cool. Hey, Oregon's pretty cool. What part of Oregon? Tia Nina is in the house. What's up? And let's see. Joe Mama is in the house. You'll go be that good father. Yeah, got it. You got to do that. One of the reasons I DoorDash and do other things like DoorDash and YouTube and all these things is so that I could take a little time out of the day, if I have to go to, you know, so that I can be at these. I want to miss as few games as possible and things like that. You know what I mean? While still being able to work every day. So that's one of the reasons why we do it. You're going to Redmond, Oregon, Central Oregon. Okay. Last time I was out there was in Southern Oregon, which was pretty cool. So all right, guys. So we're gonna head on out, get this order at Bojangles. All right, back Central Florida. Yeah, we talked about that before. Good old Central Florida. A lot of people don't think about that when they think about Florida. All right, so we got 26 people in the house. 16 people decided to hit the like button. Appreciate you guys being here with me today. Hopefully we can hustle up these 6 orders maybe before the ball game, and then everything else beyond that will be, you know, extra. Not really extra, but I told you guys last night my goal today, if nothing else, if I could only get out for a little bit, would be to do the 6 orders. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try my best to do this. All right, I know where this is, so let's go ahead and rock and roll. I need these sunglasses though. It's kind of bright out here. Still got a lot of snow on the ground out in this area, and I'll show you guys some of the trip. I guess we'll go do some dash cam. And Logan, what's up? Saw you over at Aaron's last night. How you doing? 17 though. Hey, we just got started, so we just getting started, man. I got about 3 hours to work, so we're gonna do the best we can, and I might come back later. XXG is in the house. What's up? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We got some people finding the stream, so it looks like we're live. Told you guys I would try to come on here for a couple hours today. I'm a man of my word. I did what I could to get out here. I gotta work while I can before the snow comes this weekend. We don't have another we have another couple days where we can't work. Nah, I've been working, made some money. You doing Uber? You doing Uber in the or a regular job today? W2, good old W2. This is Edward's mom. What's up? Bud Files in the house. Welcome in. Welcome in. 3 or 4 orders. All right. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. This order right here isn't even really paying that much. I'm just going to try to take as many as I can get just to get the bonus done. And then after that, then I'll be a little bit more selective. So maybe this will be good for my acceptance rate and good for the bonus. And then later I could be real selective as well. My AR is really not that bad. I think I'm still in the 60s. So yeah, pretty pumped though. To see if we could what we could do in this next 3 hours between now and 5:30, and then we'll see how it goes from there. What's up, T Gun? Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good day. Everybody hustling out there? You got trying to make some money? Logan said he's working. Some of you guys are preparing for a trip across the country. So from Florida to Oregon is all the way across the country diagonally. That is a long trip, dude. A long trip. Is it not? I know when I went out, I had to fly. I had a connection, I think, at Denver, and then can't remember. If I came back, I might have gone to where was it? Dang it, I can't remember where the other one was. But usually it connects to Denver. You go up to Denver and then it goes to, I think it might go straight over there depending on which airport you're going to. That's flying out of Raleigh, which is an international airport as well. So Kendra, what's up? Welcome in. How's it going? I'm in between birthday party and ball game. So I snuck off to do some work, to try to work some, because I know we need it. So I hope everybody's having a good day out there. If you guys are hustling, I know a lot of you guys are. Sometimes I come on here, you're working. I come back on, you're working, you're still working. So one thing I've learned is nobody works like the gig economy community people. Like work so hard, so much, put in a lot of hours. There's a lot of people out there put in a lot of hours, put in a lot of work, and it says something, man. It says something about many people. There's a lot of people that are willing to work. People talk about people being lazy and stuff like that, and there are people that are lazy, but there's a lot of people out there with a lot of good work ethic, man. So, but cool. The stream's we're getting rolling. We're off the ground. We got 51 people in the house. 21 people have decided to strike the like. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys for that. You guys are awesome. You guys are the real ones. When I come in for a little 3-hour live stream and just get it done, knock it out. So the deal is, if you just stopped in, I'm trying to knock out this little 50 deliveries for $100 thing, and I need 6 deliveries. So since I have this limited time today, I figured that would be a good goal for the day. Just to get the 6 deliveries would be a good goal, right? So what's up, Mark? How's it going? Welcome in. So I figured, 6 deliveries, that's doable, right? That's doable. So I'm out in the small town market, slow market, it ain't like Raleigh. We're not going to be getting our big totals today, but if I could just knock that out, get the 100, that'll help for the week since I've been out. I was out Monday. It's going to be not even half day today, and I'm probably going to be out Saturday and Sunday, man. So that's 3 days a week out. So that's not good. It's not good for the bills, right? The bills are just like, they're looking at me like, you gotta get the money, you gotta pay me? You gonna pay? I'm like, yeah, dude, I got you. It'll stop snowing. I'll get it done a little quicker. So, I'm sure you guys know how that feels. But yeah, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. I think we can do it. And even if we get 2 or 3 orders, if we only get like 4 orders, I mean, which would be insanely slow, even for this market. But I'm ready for it. If we only get like 4 orders, then I'll come back out and get the other 2 after. You know what I mean? After the game. So that's the goal, man. We could just finish it up. And then tomorrow we get a full day and we'll do the thing. So, all right, we got 3 minutes, not even, dude, that's crazy to say 3 minutes. Okay, now it says 2. 0.9 miles to this drop off. There's a little house in a neighborhood over here. I kind of know this house. I've kind of gotten to know this little market over here, actually. Pretty decent. So, about like Raleigh, you know, I kind of know it now. So, we were out here last night on our last delivery. And, dude, it was so funny. I was trying to get up that driveway. And the girl said, you know, you're not going to be able to get up the driveway. Call me. Wow, this road sucks. I'll show you guys on the way out. Gosh, this road is not good. I'll show you guys a road. You want to see a road that sucks, man? I'm about to show you one right now in a minute. I can't turn around right now, but I will show you when I get out. Let me flip that camera once we get, because we got to drive back in. Gosh. I'll show you, because I'm up north right now. This ice and stuff still hasn't melted. It's still on some of these roads. So I'll show you that in a minute. What I just went through. It's a curvy road too. We'll have to drive it. Probably go slow. And show you guys what it looks like. And that way you'll know what I've been talking about when I'm like, dude, when I go home in the north, all the roads they're still not clear. There's a couple roads out here that are closed down, still shut down. So it's not like Raleigh. This ain't like Raleigh out here. Different ball game. But you'll see it in a minute. So I hope everybody's having a good day today, man. This up. Crunch, crunch, crunch. All right, let me drop this off, and I'll be right back with you guys. And then we'll flip the camera around, and I'll show you some roads. All right, we got it. So that was $375. We're not taking a day of snuggles. Day of snuggles. Are you just chilling? All right, I'll show you that. All right, let's see. Let's go back down the road a minute. Just getting cozy. You don't have work tonight? Or maybe you do have work tonight. Yeah. Gotcha. Said boo. Yeah, so you're doing the night owl thing. I used to work overnight, like completely overnights as well. So you're probably up when Craig gets going. You're probably like hanging out in his stream, potentially. I'm glad we have people around the clock that convoy. Is that it's like the trucks? All right, check out the roads though. Some of these roads suck out here. All right, that's like a bad spot. Like, these are good. This is a good spot, but check out the rest of these roads, dude. This is what I was saying. Like, you'll see in a minute. Dave, what's up? Yeah, you were up late last night, Kendra. I was like, wow, you're still up. 10-4 rubber duck. Yeah. It's like I can't remember the words. That's the song. It goes convoy. Anyway, yeah, look at all this, dude. Like, this stuff still hasn't cleared up after all these days. Like, all this is like whatever. There's like several roads that, like, the whole road looks like that. Oh, Smoking the Bandit next. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I love those movies. Growing up, used to watch that stuff, man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So yeah, so Dave McCook is in the house. Hassan is in the house as well. Hope you're doing good. Slow Journey is in the house as well, it looks like. So hope you're doing well too. Just talking some old movies. Yeah, I like those old movies, man. Yeah, Convoy, man. That's a classic, dude. And of course, this Smoking the Bandit. Always a classic. So every time, so a lot of these car shows I go to in the summertime, there's a couple guys around here that have the Smoking the Bandit Firebird or a Trans Am, and sometimes there's more than one. Where are we going? We're going to go try to get another order. I'm out in the small market out here in the little middle of nowhere, so we're going to see if we can get another order. Cannonball Run. Yeah, that's another one. A little different, but yeah, similar too, like similar vibes as well. Have you guys seen Vanishing Point? Vanishing Point? Snow doesn't look that bad in Raleigh compared to New York City. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I know that. I believe you there. I mean, New York City's supposed to have snow all the time, right? It's supposed to be the norm. Here it's not. We're not used to it down here. But have you guys seen Vanishing Point? If you haven't seen Vanishing Point, the whole movie's like a fever dream. And it's basically a big car chase. It's just one big car chase. It's wild. It's got a lot of music, like kind of cool music to go with it, and it's pretty cool though. Alright, looks like we got another order. See what we got. McDonald's, $6.60 for 5-7. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that. It's gonna be number 2, so that's gonna be 2 out of 6. So we'll just need 4 more after that. Yeah, I want to knock this 100 out before something happens and I'm not able to, and I just want to make sure to knock it out because that's easy money, dude. Easy money. You know, it's free money. It's like free money. Like it's even if I take a couple subpar orders to get there, it's basically $2. And we got the 50 for 25 too, so that'd be like technically 150 for 100 deliveries, I think. So I don't know why I got both of these bonus. I'm actually just curious to see if they'll actually do the payout. But they did give me the 50 in my weekly total, which is abysmal, by the way. It's under 400. Do I have a car I take to the meet? Not right now, because I got kids right now. They're growing still, so I've kind of put all that stuff on the back burner for now. All the cars, projects, and stuff. But I probably will. You know, it's possible that I will later in life. I'll go ahead and do that. And I used to have stuff. But right now, all the I go to car meets. Yeah, dude, I go to car meets. I mean, I go to car shows more than meets now because you gotta be careful with the meets. Money's not easy for everyone. Yeah, I know. But it's easy if you can do 6 deliveries and get a $100 bonus. That's what I call easy. Let's see. Yeah, you know you got to. If I can financially do it, I would love to be able to build a project with my daughters and stuff and have them be a part of it. But you know, I gotta work a lot right now. Right now, I'm in the building phase. I'm in the work phase. You know, work, invest, work, invest, work, invest, so that I can hopefully one day get to that point where I can have a project and work on it with my daughters and stuff and not feel like I'm financially sabotaging my family. You know, you gotta be smart. So, yeah, I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. Sheila, what's up, Sheila? How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you today. Love Smoking the Bandit. Yeah. It's all right. Yeah. It's a good time, right? That whole movie's like a good time. Holla, 6448 is in the house. What's up? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We got a short stream today. You know, I got a ball game to go to. So we just had a birthday party, had to go to that, and we went to that. That was fun. Everybody had, you know, cake and pizza. And it's funny, I went into the pizza shop to get the pizza. They thought I was there for a Doordash. I was like, no, I'm actually picking up an order for my family. So this is for me on this one. I had the bag though. Anyway, because that's what, you know, I was like, I'm gonna put it in the bag, keep it warm to get it home. So they were like looking for the Doordash order and everything. I was like, no. It's either one of these like 4 names. So it's like we figured out which order it was. It was kind of funny because they thought I was the Dasher. Again, I mean, they know me. They know I'm a Dasher. So they were like, which order you got? Yeah. I think Smoking the Bandit does have that. I agree. I like it better than Convoy too. But Convoy has the vibes as well. It's that same, dude. It's that same, you know, you mechanic, you're just like cars. I mean, I don't know if I would call myself a mechanic, but I like to work on cars. I mean, I do a little something. Sheila with the $4.99. Thank you so much. Eastbound and down. Yeah, eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. That's right. That's right. Thanks, Sheila. I appreciate that. We gotta go through this yellow. That's right. Thank you so much, Sheila. I appreciate the $4.99. It's the first. That's more money than I made on Doordash on this first order that I just took. So thanks. I appreciate it. Like I said, we only got a short period of time. Actually, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there, and that is actually true because we got to do these 6 deliveries, and we got a short time to get there. We got 3 hours, less than 3 hours, probably like 2.5 hours now before this ball game. So I'm gonna do what I can. So it's kind of like we're like kind of living the Smoking the Bandit thing actually right now. There's all this trash in the job. We're kind of doing that same thing. I mean, I kind of look at it like this. I kind of look at it like we're doing the same thing. Second mistake you're making, texting and drawing all attention. No, I mean, a big display, so I'm good. So anyway, Sheila, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Big internet fist bump for you. Let you guys check out the road there, or the parking lot there. All right, I'll be right back. right, that order was ready pretty fast, so let's do that. Let's get it good. Yeah, looks like they snubbed out that tree, dude. That's actually kind of like cruelty if you think about it. It was a nice healthy tree and now it's not. Started Doordashing yesterday. I wondered if it's worth the extra wear and tear on the car. Well, that's up to you. Depends on you know, what you want to do. If you're willing to work on the car, or you're willing to pay for the repairs, or what, you know what I mean? Just depends. Just depends, man. All right. Bootlegging Mickey D's. That's right. All right, let's see. Let's look at the route here. See what I can find. See what we can find here. Javier says, are you ready for the second winter storm? I don't like it, but I'm ready for it if I have to be. How's the market in North Raleigh? It's okay. I don't know. I'm not in North Raleigh today, June. As you can probably tell. All right, let me, oh, okay. I know exactly where this is. Going to a bank, so go ahead and rock this out. Yeah, we're getting more snow. It's what they say. I'm not in North Raleigh. I usually am. I'm in the small market, remember? I'm in the northern market. That's why I'm taking everything right now. Yeah, it's so we're getting snow for the weekend. Probably not gonna work Saturday. Probably not gonna work Sunday. So anyway, what's up, Andy? How's it going? Yeah, 30 miles an hour cargo, or miles per gallon in cargo van's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so yeah, this traffic in this little town is kind of crazy. See if we can get out. Let's do it. We made it. I just had to sneak out. Yeah, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I mean, I think they're saying it's going to be mostly snow rather than ice, like it was last time. So I'll take the snow. Yeah, this is NC. Maybe Monday, yeah. We'll see. Monday morning. But like during the day, I think it'll be all right. One stoplight town. There's a few stoplights in this town, actually. There's like 5, okay? Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, man. I'm just kind of trying to do what I got to do to prepare for the fact that I might not work for 2 days. So. Yeah, the Durham Bulls, not too far from here. I'm between birthday parties and a game. So I had a birthday party that I went to. One of my daughters had a birthday party today, and the other one has a game. One of the other ones has a game today. So I'm in between those two things, hustling for about 2-3 hours just to try to see if I can get the 6 deliveries that I need. That'd be ideal. Get the 6 deliveries. Just gonna go this way. So yeah, 1, thank you, Gene, appreciate it. 1, first birthday. So they made the wife made a smash cake, so they do that. I would have never thought to do that, but yeah, the cake where you could just smash it up and just, I don't know. Apparently little kids like that, so, you know, works out. But anyway. Yeah, but gotta still try to hustle as much as we can today because, you know, got those 2 days we might not be able to work. Used to being able to work just about 7 days a week, so not liking the snow, I'll tell you that. Because those 2 days, I think, what was it, 2 days we were out last week? Maybe even 3. I think it was 2 full days. And then it could be 2 full days this week as well. So that sucks. So. Yeah. Somebody that just stopped in, welcome in, guys. Of course, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Not too far away. Craig coming in with the 20 for the birthday present. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Get the fist bump here in a minute. So big shout out to Craig. Thanks to Craig, guys, for the birthday present. So we can have another smash cake. No, I'm just playing. We can have an adult smash cake, which is just a bigger cake. And I'll smash it up with a baseball bat or something. But yeah, thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. That's awesome. I would let her know, but she doesn't really. I mean, she probably won't respond. She probably won't say anything with words. I'll say, everybody said happy birthday. She'll probably just look at me, but that's okay. So thanks, Craig. Appreciate it, man. That's okay. She'll have a lot of words soon. I mean, she's got some words. She actually says stuff. She asks for her mom. And she, you know, she says things, but she's not making any speeches right now. Would involve alcohol. I mean, when I said that, I didn't think about that, but, you know, after I said it, I thought that probably it is. Probably it would. You know what I mean? Probably it would involve alcohol, right? I don't drink anymore, but it's when you say adult with anything food related or drink related or anything like that. I guess that is where usually where that goes. Probably do the impersonations, yeah. That's right. And they grow up quick, man. They grow up so quick. So it will be before we know it. Yeah, I don't drink anymore. I used to drink. Wasn't ever really my thing. But you know, I would go occasionally, and you know, when everybody was having a drink, I would have a drink too. You know what I mean? Like maybe. Maybe. Not every time. Unless I was driving. But sometimes I was the DD. I've been the DD before. So, but not anymore. And actually, I'm liking that better. I'm liking it better. Not drinking, so that's where I'm at right now in my life. All right, so we're here. All right, what are you guys saying? Because I know you're probably saying all kinds of crazy stuff. Now I'm a different DD. That's true. Driving daily, Doordasher, these things. You know, I never thought about Doordash when I started the channel, Driving Daily, the name, but it does have the same initials, which is crazy because sometimes people will talk to me in chats, and they're like DD, blah 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 blah, and they say whatever, and I'm like, okay, Driving Daily, yeah, that makes sense, but it's also Doordash. But anyway, so Craig, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the support, and also to Sheila as well, because you guys both supporting this little stream here today. So thanks, guys. Means a lot. I gotta go to the second floor of this building and grab this well, drop off this order. So I'll be right back. Let you guys look at the building, see if anything happens. Let me know if anything crazy happens. Start driving now. Hey, not too shabby. Yeah, it's like I think it is a kind of cool looking. So it like kind of comes out, the glass kind of comes out a little bit. So you kind of feel like you're right on the edge. It's a terrible day in Raleigh, North Carolina. Snow coming. It's getting a blizzard. What's up, Mike? How's it going? Hopefully it's not a blizzard. Niner Faithful, how's it going? You must be wealthy to get food delivered these days. It feels that way, right? Vortex is calibrating the, I think that's a 3D printer. Let's see. Angela's in the house. Will we be back after the game? I don't know. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Let's see what else I missed. Let's see what else I missed. Good news is that spring is around the corner, so you won't have to worry about the snow much longer. That's true, Andy. To host, I'm ready for springtime to come. Yeah, Jamal Williams, I agree with that. I'm cool with that. Let's do springtime. Friday or Saturday? It's Saturday, Mike. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be the worst snowstorm in Raleigh since January 20 inches. 2000. Yeah, I was around in that time. Supposed to get more early next week. Hopefully no surprises. Yeah, I was around in that time when it was actually 24 inches. Okay, I actually got a text from my wife. So it looks like the game's at 7, not 6. So that means we got till 6:30. Means I gotta try to extend this dash. See if I can extend this dash to 6:30. See if I can extend the dash. Doesn't give me that option. Oh, add time. 6:30. Okay, we did it. Nice. So let me see if I go back in there. Does it say 6:30? Yep, it does. All right, cool. So 3 hours. What are we talking about? 3 hours then, West Coast here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's 3:23 here. 3:24. What's the time? Might get a 100-mile-an-hour wind gust. I don't think so. I don't think so. Gusts not sustained. Yeah. Well, that would suck. I hope we don't. You know what I mean? I really do hope we don't. That would not be good. I'm not looking forward to that. So we got 2 out of the 6 deliveries we're trying to do to get this, to finish up this $100 challenge thing, this 50 delivery challenge. For $100. Mike, they paid me for the first challenge. Mike, I don't know if it's a scam because they paid me for the first one. They better pay me for this one. If not, then I'm gonna make a big old video about it. I'm gonna tell you guys to watch it and we're gonna blow it up. But yeah, they did pay me for the first one. I did the 25 deliveries for $50. So I did get the money. Yep, I haven't banked it yet, but I have. It's in my earnings. So I'll probably bank all of this once if they put this in my earnings tonight. I'm gonna bank all of it. I try not to do that very often, but maybe if I go 3 or 4 days and I need to make sure that I'm getting it. Yeah, it might be worse on the East Coast actually, or eastern side. Actually, when I was looking at the models, it looks like that might be the case. What's needed? Well, so it was 50 deliveries, and so I have currently I have 45 out of the 50. Wait, no, can't be right. I had 44. I think I just need to refresh the app. No, it says I have 45. It says I need 5 more. That can't be right. I had 44 when I started. I needed 6. I just did 2 deliveries. And it didn't count that last one? What's going on, Doordash? All right, I have continuity of the video because I showed you guys in the beginning where we had 44, and we've just done the 2 deliveries, and I can show that as well. So what I'll do is yeah, I gotta do it between now and the end of the month, I think it is. So I have 1 more day or 2 more days. Have 1 day left. That's why I'm trying to knock it out today. Yeah, it could take some time. I'll give it time. It's okay. I'll just keep taking deliveries. That's all I can really do. Yeah. I still need to knock the delivery. I mean, I still need to work regardless, and I also need to knock the deliveries out regardless, right? So I'll just do that. Yeah, I might relaunch it, but I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll keep up with it. Yeah, they're like challenges. It's like, so it's like a challenge or whatever that they did, and I've never received one. I've always had people say, "Did you get the $50 challenge? Did you get this many deliveries? Did you get this much money?" I'm like, "No," and I never got one ever. And now they sent one to me, and they sent both of them to me. They sent the 50 and the 100. So I completed the 50, which was 25 deliveries. So now I'm going for the 50 deliveries, which is the $100. And I hope they do both payouts. It said both promotions were on. Look, it's kind of good in a way because I haven't worked a lot I won't have been able to work a lot of the days this week. So it'll help my week to look a little bit better because I'm under like $400 for the week. Just, I should be probably at like 600 right now, moving into tonight, and then moving into Friday, at least, with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, to get another $400 or $500. That would be normal for me, right? So that'd be over 1,000, around $1,100. I mean, that's what I should be doing if I was working every day. So I'm not going to be anywhere near that. So I will take whatever I can get, and if they're going to send this out, I'm going to do the orders. But anyway, got 128 people in the house. We got 57 people have decided to hit the like button. So I do appreciate you for that decision. And thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me while I drive a little bit. And yeah, dude, appreciate you guys. So it is what's up, HB? So it's a nice day. It's a slow market though, so I don't expect deliveries to be flooding. So we're just gonna kind of take what we can get. And yeah. And so why are you guys honking on the horn? Like, what are you doing honking on the horn? That's a red light, you fool. It's a red light, you buffoon. No, I usually drive in Raleigh. I usually don't drive in this market. I think it was the car behind me. And I think I don't know what their problem is. I think they didn't realize that they're stopping because I'm stopping because it's a red light, dude. I can't go through that. It's a red light. You gotta stop. Come on now. Let's get it together. But we all know how people love to run those red lights. We've seen it time and time again on the live streams. All right, so we're gonna go park over here and we'll hang out and see if we get an order. No, this is not NC State Raleigh. This is like the North Market. So this is like outside of Raleigh. This is a small town outside of Raleigh. So much slower. Oh crap, it looks like a lot of people are over here at the grocery store. The grocery store is a little bit packed right now. I'm gonna whip it around. Park. Look at that grocery store. It's packed, man. A lot of people all the way out to the end. I guess they're getting ready again for the snow, dude. I went in there the other day and the milk was all gone. It's a full house. Yeah, dude. What's up, car wash detail service? How's it going? They're stocking up for the blizzard that's coming your way. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 2 or 3 inches and then 2 or 3 inches again. So I don't think it's going to be that crazy. But at the same time, I'm not taking it for granted. But like I did the same thing I did last time. I went ahead and I sent my wife. The tilt looks worse. What do you mean the tilt? Like on the thing? Like, do I need to like do like that? Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, the tilt. Oh yeah, on the BP. Yeah. I was about to say, I think my thing's level. Yeah, it does look worse. We can go here. Hold on. We can go closer. You can look at it. It is pretty bad, dude. It's gonna fall soon. It's got to fall soon. Let's see. M Jazz, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. In the Midwest, light snow to us. Yeah, $1 holler for the worst. Mark, for the worst parked car. Yeah, people can't park out here. I always say if you can't park it, don't buy it. But you know how that goes. The snow will help it. Probably it has. You know, the ice we got, I bet that was pretty heavy. Probably weighed it down. So yeah, more snow. Probably still some ice up there, I would imagine. Add a little snow on top of that in a day or so. It might come down. Out Uber driving, watching, nice. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They hang out while they're driving and working. Definitely ready for spring. Oh man, me too, man. Spring is nice. Spring is nice, I've got to say. Yeah, we're waiting on an order, Mike. So I'm gonna see. Let's see if we updated. It says 45 out of 50. Let me do something. Let me do something here. And the app is glitching up. So I'm gonna do the thing. So you know how sometimes it freezes up when we're at like 150 or something. Seven Figure last night, he said to reset the mobile network. And I am starting to believe that is the thing that makes the most sense. And I'll tell you why I think that. Because I was thinking about it. Most of the time when that happens, it's when we've been on a longer delivery outside of the area and then come back into the area, right? So it would make perfect sense to be connecting to a different mobile tower or something like that, or be in between connections. Kind of like when the live stream disconnects and reconnects when we go into a different zone in the city. And I'm thinking that that might have a lot to do with it, and that he might be right, that instead of restarting the dash, restarting the mobile network is probably the thing. So, what do you guys think of that? So it's not them like freezing you up. It's like you switched from one, I guess, tower to the other, and the app is caught up in between that and not updating itself, or maybe even the internet, the actual mobile network itself. So Niner Faithful is waiting on a Doordash order. Angela, hi there, wonderful to see you. Everybody's saying hello to Angela. Mike says I've been getting a lot of added on tips after hand it to me orders where I say something nice. That's good, man. Just continue to be personable. Crush for you. Do you do good in the ice storm? Not so good in the ice storm. Heather Unfiltered 1 is in the house. So just finished lunch, going back to work. Nice. Hope you make a lot of money. 15 degrees in Chicago. Well, I'm not a big fan of that, I'll tell you that. I'd rather be here. Is that the Heather I know? I don't know if it's the Heather you know. Mike says, I don't know if that makes any sense because it's all been run by DoorDash itself. You're either you're connected or not. Yeah, but it kind of does make sense because every time I come in from a far away delivery is when it happens. It's like it forgets that we're online. And last night it said we were paused. When I tried to pause the dash, it said you're already paused. So I'm thinking when it lost the service, it might have paused the dash because it may have tried to get an order that it didn't get, so it paused it in the background, and the dash now remained paused. So it may not need to be reset, the area, but at the same time, same thing, you know, your dash is paused in the background, and you don't know it until you go into the background and look at it. So that could be it. That could be, I will test it soon. Now it's hard on this market because this is a small market and this isn't Raleigh, so this isn't really a good test market for that necessarily. But all right, here's what I'm gonna do right now, though. I am gonna check and make sure we're not paused. I'm not in Durham. Um, Heather says the day is okay. Nothing special. Leslie Johnson is in the house. What's up? Arturo says a BP gas station in the south. That's right. It is a BP gas station in the south. Do you do DoorDash or just Uber Eats? I do just DoorDash right now, but I am thinking about trying to get onto Uber Eats. Exploring with Eric. What's up? Exploring with Eric. Only 62 degrees in California. It's cold. Oh, come on now. It's the 30s here, Eric. I'd love for it to be the 60s. But welcome in. We did 450 on Saturday, 350 on Saturday. Or 450 on Friday, 350 on Saturday, 375 on Sunday, 300, 6 to 8 hours a day. Wow. Pretty crazy. No, I don't need Grubhub in my market, Mike, because Grubhub is pretty much non-existent out here. I could have done better. I've been feeling more motivated mood, but yeah, I'm not feeling it today. That's okay. You can't feel it. You can't be feeling it every day. Every day is not going to be perfect. It is what it is, but. All right, we got an order coming in, guys. I'm actually going to show you this one. This is a 740 plus tip for 2.6 miles to Bojangles. Got a little mileage there. We're going to accept. Don't mind if I do. So that's actually a pretty good order. So let's go do that. I almost want it to ice storm again. Oh, come on. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to do the ice storm again, dude. We still have roads that are iced over out here. There's roads in this market out here that are still iced over and they're actually closed. They actually have like the road closed signs on them and you can't even go down. Well, you can go around the sign. Believe me, you can go around the sign, but you're going to be on an ice block and you really don't want to be back there. So just letting you know. Sheila says great order. Yeah, I agree. It is a great order. It's a very good order. Temperature is a good question. Let's see. 34 degrees. So we got above freezing. Let's go. That's good, dude. We need above freezing right now. As much time above freezing as possible, the better. All right, Kendra, take care. Yeah, you can't really drive in the ice. Dude, I had to go across it the other night. I was going like 40 miles an hour. I came up on a spot that shouldn't have been there, but it was. It was like a good like 500 foot of ice, just ice sheet. And all I could do really was just ride it out. I had no choice but to just kind of ride it out, dude. Like let the car, I just didn't touch it. I didn't do any inputs on the car. I just let it roll. You know what I mean? That's all I could do. If I'd have like turned the wheel aggressively or something, I wouldn't have made it, dude. I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. I'll be right back. Let me go and grab this order. Let's see. They got a few items, but it's not like the biggest order in the world. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'll see you in the chat. Dude, there's 4 drinks and 2 huge bags of food. It's like 2 big bags of Bojangles, and then four drinks. So they got a lot of food. $7.50 plus tips. So we'll see. We'll see how good it is. Let me get the route real quick. See if it's a houser. Yeah. I might keep you guys flipped this way. It's a house. I'll flip us back so you can do the street view on the way back. Steaks, chicken, burgers, nachos. What are we talking about? Chicken. Yeah, chicken. Bojangles. You don't know Bojangles, Mike? What's up, Richie? Originally from Georgia, to moved to Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah, but Heather understands the South, though, I think. Yo, Cubano, what's up? After this order, only 3 to go. Yeah, as soon as if I missed your message, just, if it's important, you can message me again. I gotta try to get this going. Cardboard for the drinks has more vitamins than the food, Mark says. Is the food better in Australia? Love the hustle. Yeah, dude, let's go. Hey, that cardboard for the drinks is not so good. Barely holds the drinks. All right, let's go. So the game is actually at 7. I thought it was at 6. My wife texted me and let me know it's actually at 7 o'clock. So we're gonna run out a little bit further. 3:40. 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes. So we'll have a kind of a substantial little live stream here. Hopefully that's enough time to get to the, at least to get the $100 bonus and see if they put it in our earnings. That'll be the thing I want to know. The 50 went in. I just thought it was weird that they gave me the 50 and I could make that on the way to the 100, because you know what that really means. It's really 150 for 100 deliveries, or for 50 deliveries. That's $3 extra delivery for the last 50 deliveries. So yeah, hopefully they update this thing and we can get it done. And I think we'll find out today. That's my mission for today. Like, how does the $100 bonus work? Yeah, it's just, I'll show you in a little bit. I'll show you when I look at the breakdown on this order after I come back. I'll show you what the bonus looks like. I already did and I'll show you in the earnings if I get a chance. If I don't get an order, I'll show you in the earnings where they put the 50 in there for the 25. So I completed 25 deliveries. They put $50 in, and then it said if you complete 50 deliveries, they'll put $100 in. And it's not for everybody, because I've had the bonus. So I've had friends that had the bonus on, and I didn't have it. In the same market, they were like, "Hey, dude, call me up. You got the bonus?" Like, no, there's no bonus. I don't have a bonus. And this was like a month or 2 ago, and then now I have it. So I think they give it to different people at different times. They're not giving the bonus out to everyone, which is kind of smart, actually, because if you did that, you'd have a saturated market. So this is a way of like them trickling in the market, like just increasing interest in driving across the board. It's probably randomly selected. Yeah, so it is what it is, man. I'll take it. I need it because I'm not working probably not working 3 days out of this week. Probably not going to be able to work. Possibly a half day out of next week as well. But anyway, we got 162 people in the house. I appreciate each and every single one of you being here. We got 86 people that have decided to activate the like mechanism. I appreciate that as well. It helps. I think it helps the channel. I mean, it's supposed to do something, so I appreciate it. But most importantly, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy the ride, enjoy the vibes. Got some sunlight, dude, and we're at 34 degrees. Last time I checked, we're above freezing. So I don't know how much melting that's gonna do, but hopefully I want a lot of this stuff to melt before the next snow hits, dude. They say when it sticks around, you know, when it like sticks around, before the next one, and then the next one hits, like, I don't know what they say about that, but it appears to be what's happening right now. Does it vibrate my seat when I hit the like button? No, it doesn't. But it does something. I'm not gonna tell you what. Just have to hit the like button and find out. So, somebody said ramen. I want to go to one of those ramen shops. So there's a noodle shop I deliver to in Raleigh, or I deliver for in Raleigh, called Ton Noodle. I've never tried it, but it looks so good. It looks so good. I go in there and I sometimes see some of the stuff they're making, and it does look, it's not like the ramen that I make. A little pack of spice, you know. I always use a half of the pack of spice because it's strong stuff. But yeah, it's not quite, you know, not quite the same. But yeah, the sun. We'd love to see some melting, wouldn't we? Some of these side streets leave us a little something to be desired. It's like I showed you guys earlier. We went over that one spot. It's just like a chunk of ice. A chunk of ice. Let's see. We're like 0.4 miles away from this delivery. So I usually will parallel park on this street, but I don't know if I can because all the snow is like, oh, there used to be snow that's now like ice blocks are on the side of the road, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. Yeah, Craig, you were talking about that something like where somebody had like shoveled their ice out or something in the road, and but it was like a block of ice. Dude, I saw one of those yesterday, but it was like a big, like, it looked like a snowball, like it looked like you would make a snowman. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna. Just gonna park right here. Crunch, 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 crunch. All right, you hear that? I'm trying to crunch up that ice. All right, I'll be right back. Drop this off. Let you guys look at the street view while I attempt to carry all this at once. They do it on my arm like they do at the Mexican restaurant. All right, so that was an $8.15, $8.15 order there. So how did the order go? I'll go and give it a thumbs up. It's not too bad, although I had to go across some ice sheets to get there. It went real slow. The lady was like, hey, you might want to go this other way. Okay. All right, so it is showing. I'll show you this. My man OG Sean White, he says, here's my late fee. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Good to see you in the chat. I hope you're doing well today. Thanks for the 5 and the big fist bump coming your way, man. What are you doing? I'm out here working. I caught your short this morning as well. So I'm gonna show you guys this thing that I'm doing right now. This is what I'm doing. So this is 47 out of 50 deliveries completed. That's where we're at. We need 3 more. Sheila's right with her count. So it's showing it on this one. It's not showing it on the other one. 1850 for this dash. So anyway, that's that. Put that right there. All right. Let's yeah, good to see Sean. He is late. You're late. He had previous engagements. Okay. There's a lot of internet out there. I understand. It's a wild world. 70-cent tip. Yeah. $100 order. Mark. Yeah. Well, it's a 70-cent extra tip. It already did have a tip. Been a busy day working. Right on. I know you work like every day, dude. I know you how you do. He gives us the update every morning. And I'm always sleeping. And he's like, what are you doing? Sleeping? And I'm like, I wake up. I wake up. And I look at the short, whenever I get the YouTube up. And Sean Short's up there. He's like, what are you doing? Sleeping? And I'm like, oh man, I was sleeping. Dang it. He's like, well, it's time to get up. Let's go. I'm like, all right. Got it, Sean. Getting up. Going. I think I'm going to go around this little ice before this car comes. Just going to go around it. There we go. Rise and shine. Hey, Marcus sent me tips before. So maybe it's the American thing rubbing off from watching all the American YouTube, but Mark is an Australian who does tip. I don't know if he tips at the... I'm pretty sure he probably tips his delivery drivers too, I'm sure. I mean, he's an Uber driver. Uber is the only thing you do, right, Mark? I know you do Uber. You can correct me if I'm wrong. What happens if someone cancels the order and you've already picked up the food? Sometimes you get to keep the food. I mean, I usually just call support and see what happens, and then they say dispose of the food. That's happened before. All right. Adventures with Steven, what's up? Negative 20 degrees to wind chill. That's not good. No, thank you. I think I'll just stay down here, okay? It's 34 here. I'll take the weather here any day. Oh boy. Yeah, dude. So we're getting it done. We're so I got the ball game. It's 7 o'clock. I thought it was at 6 o'clock, but it's at 7. So we got a little more time. We got 3 deliveries to knock out. Slow market, but it's better than no market. So we'll see what we get. We got 164 people in the house. 103 people decided to hit the like button, and that means a lot to me. Hope it means a lot to you. It also changes the course of history forever when you do that. And also, there's other things that happen, and you don't find out until you actually hit the button. So, yeah. I don't know. I think we're getting like, they said 3 inches. Yeah, one of my daughters turned 1, Leslie. today, so they had the smash cake and everything. It was fun. We had pizza. So then I came out and I'm gonna work a little bit. Then I gotta go to my other daughter's got a basketball game at 7, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing like a midday stream kind of thing. But yeah, they said it's gonna be like 3 inches and then like maybe 3 more inches after that. So I don't know, man. But the news, they don't know. Like, you know, they always say, they said this last snowstorm was gonna be like, they said it was gonna be snow. Then they said it was gonna be freezing rain. It ended up being mostly sleet, actually, which is why you got these blocks of ice everywhere, because it took a while, but it congealed. Like, well, so when it was above freezing, actually it never got above freezing, but when it got compressed on itself, it just turned into this block of ice. But it didn't freeze on the trees as much and on the power lines as much, so we didn't lose power. Like they were saying that we would probably get freezing rain. So in a way it was good, but in a way the roads are bad because of the, well, they're not bad right now, but they were bad because of the, it wasn't snow, it was ice. But then now we've got, yeah, maybe more snow coming, I don't know. The road hasn't been treated. As you can see, there's no brine on the road right now. So I don't know if they're going to treat the roads or not. They might not even treat the roads. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if they didn't treat the roads this time because they don't think it's going to be a big deal? And it's a bigger deal than it was last time. But you see all this ice that's like in the grass and stuff still sticking around because we haven't had it. We only had 2 days above freezing. Yesterday it was pretty good. It was like 38 degrees it got up to. Today it got up to like 36, I think. I think it's like 34 right now. Oh, great little yellow light there. I'm in the north of Raleigh, North Carolina. So the goal today, if you just stopped in, I got 47 out of the 50 deliveries for the $100 bonus. Since I know I'm not going to be working a lot today, I've got this little block that I can work right now. I'm not in the big city. Raleigh isn't the big city. Am I Apex and Cary? I kind of am. I'm kind of more familiar with Cary than, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of familiar with Apex and Cary. Like, I go over there sometimes. I don't work the markets a lot over there. But I'm thinking about doing it for the YouTubes one day, like just doing different markets. So I got somebody that really wants me to do the Durham market. I may do that. I got some people that want me to do different markets. So I'll probably do that. You know, I'll probably do some of those. Dude, there's the Volkswagen that can't park. We're gonna park it up over here again and look at this crooked BP thing. Durham, we're always kind of close to Durham, so I'm about as close to Durham right now as I usually am in Raleigh, just at a different place, but like not far. I could be in Durham in like 15-20 minutes. When we're in Raleigh, all we got to do is just go down 70 or 98 and we're in Durham. We would hop on the highway on 85 here. We'd be in Durham. So we're not far. I'm just not going over there right now. I could probably go over there and knock these orders out quicker though. Happy birthday, Driving Daily Youngin. May you and your fam have a decent, long, marvelous, healthy life. Thank you, HB and Leslie. I appreciate that. Once wanted to live in one of those areas. Oh yeah, this isn't so bad. This is 12 for 4 miles. It's a double, Arby's and Bojangles. And I believe They're both going to the same customer. Yep, both orders going to the same customer. We're gonna take that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. These orders are not that bad right now. So let me do this because you guys could see that there's a lot of people stacking up over there at that, trying to get out of the parking lot. Adam got divorced from Eve. He's doing well. Yeah, I don't know. Thankfully, we're in good shape right now, my wife and I. So we're a pretty good team. She homeschools the kids and does a lot of work, man. And I do a lot of work too. But we both do our work and we make it work together. So I got blessed with that situation. And she does all this like she wants to do all this, which is if you didn't, you would it would be a nightmare. But it's not a nightmare because it's what we want to do. So yeah, it's a pretty cool situation. How's the food yesterday? What food? A small town here, but still got traffic. So we're going to the Arby's, which is we're trying to turn in right now. Would love to do it. Need to get stuff for the storm? Nah, I sent so the last storm, I should have took that. The last storm, I'm gonna take this though. I sent my wife before everybody started freaking out, like way early in the week to go get food. I gave her extra money to go get food. And then I did the same thing. This time. Like the beginning of this week when I was out working, she was out going and getting the food, the weekly groceries before, because you know how, dude, it's just the day before is always the worst. And I'll go in the store the night before probably to get whatever little thing later at night once everybody's kind of done. Yeah, she made me the naan and curry. Yeah, she's really cool. She tries these different recipes. Yesterday she made a pad thai. I think it's thai. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's like noodles and chicken and like all these different kind of spices. It's like an Asian food or something. But she made that, and that was really good. See if they got a drink. Yeah, they got one drink. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Let me go get this. Go get this order from Arby's. I'll see you guys in the chat. Let you guys check out the street there, see what's going on. Let me know if anything crazy happens. All right. All right, so one order down. We got Arby's order. And now we got to go get the Bojangles. Let's go to Bojangles. So yeah, I know I just typed this, but I used to, when I was in my 20s, and this was before like the COVID stuff or whatever. But used to, when I lived in Raleigh, and I was single. I don't have single. That's debatable because it depends on what time. But when I was, a young man, I didn't have kids and everything. I lived in Raleigh, lived in an apartment, and the grocery stores were open. There was 2 or 3 grocery stores in my area that were actually open till like all night, pretty much all night, 24 hour. And Walmart was 24 hour too. And yeah, what's up, Troy? Yeah, I try to provide some scenery. Sometimes you got to look at my mug too. Like sometimes I'll flip the camera and I talk to the camera, but hey, hopefully that's not too much of a price to pay. But yeah, so the grocery stores back then, before all that mess, were open 24 hours sometimes. And so I love to go in to get my groceries at 2, like, between 12 and 2 o'clock in the morning. And it was awesome because there was nobody in there, and it was always the same. It was like the same cashiers and stuff, and you got used to, you got kind of friendly with them and everything, and not like it sounded crazy, but you get what I'm saying. You get to know them, and you might not be having small talk all the time, but it's a cool situation. It's like the night crew, you know what I mean? And so, you didn't have all these lines, and even before a snowstorm, there would be nobody in there. It's just you and the few employees that are working, and sometimes a security guard, depending on what side of town. But yeah, it was nice, man. I liked it. I liked it actually, because I was a night owl. What's up, Jovi? How's it going? Ever pick up a lottery scratcher or a lottery ticket when you're in a grocery store? No, not really. I don't really pick. So I try not to. That's never been my thing. I have friends. I know guys though that buy the entire roll of lottery tickets. They'll buy it by there. It's like one of my friends that does that. He's a business owner. He's got money. Like he's done well for himself, but he likes to play those tickets, man. He goes in and he gets the whole roll, like the entire roll. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go grab this Bojangles. Never seen one. Yeah, you got to come to the south, Troy. That's where it's at. That's where the Bojangles are at. Southern fried chicken and biscuits. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so this is going to a house, and I have to, well, I can flip it. I'll get you guys in a minute. I'll let you ride with me, and then I'll have to flip the camera before I get there so I don't film the actual in the driveway. Yeah, it is a beautiful day here. It's actually really nice. Nah, they're not going to be in Oregon. Yeah, it's good snow. I don't know how much of a storm it's going to be, but a little bit of snow. They say 3 inches, and then they say possibly that'll happen again, 3 inches again. So, I don't know. I don't believe the weatherman. But like we were talking about on the stream yesterday, my daughter and my dad like cut open the persimmon seeds, right? And he was on here, Mountain Man, he was on here yesterday, and he was letting us know there's 3 different shapes that they can take inside. And this is like an old, like, old farmer's wisdom kind of thing. And they and the shape that it was like 4 out of 5 of them, I think, was a spoon. And I guess that means like that it's good. There's gonna be like a more than normal amount of snow, basically. And it seems to have been true, because we had snow. This is gonna be the 3rd time. We had that snow the first time when I was driving in it, like a long time ago. Like, if you have to go way back, like maybe like 30 live streams ago. And then we had the snow this last one. What you could see on the ground here is from that. We're gonna have another one. Yeah, Ohio. I know Ohio's been hit hard with a lot of snow and winter weather, because I'm familiar with a few people in Ohio that keep me updated on these things. Yeah, that's for the area that the seed is in. Like, that's the thing. The trees know. And it's kind of funny. It's like all these weather models and AI weather models, and like all the things that we have that tell us like what the weather's going to be, all the technology. And there's clues out here in creation that can do that too. It's very interesting. And if you know how to read those, it's not like you're telling the future, but it's like a warning. It's like, okay, be ready for snow, because the tree says it's ready for snow. And yeah, it's just interesting. We put so much stock in the technology, and they get it wrong a lot. Now, the models are good for seeing stuff coming in, saying like, okay, here's a storm front, it's coming in, we can see this is cold, we'll have a low pressure system here, or whatever, right? And this is coming in, so they could predict that. I kind of liken it unto like the difference in between when you break a leg and you go to the hospital to get that fixed, versus like, I don't know, what would be a good thing to eat to not have disease, you know what I mean? Or like preventative maintenance versus raw trauma care, if that makes sense. Talking trees. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know. The trees have been here for a long time, and so have people, but we've gotten to the point where we rely on all this stuff. What's up, Bessie? It's cool. How's it going? And it's just like there were already old ways of doing all this, of kind of being ready for what's coming. Like, if you took somebody who was native to the Northern American continent, they would probably have a good idea that storms were coming too. You know what I mean? They might know, hey, look, these are the signs that we've seen for X amount of years, hundreds of years or whatever. Every time before a storm comes in from the west, or every time a storm comes in from the east, we see this happen. And the older people in the community probably would know that. And I grew up around, there's a lot of farmers in this area. And when you talk to older people, not my generation, but the older farmers, they got a lot of knowledge on these things too. Because they got that knowledge from their parents. And they got that knowledge from their parents. And it's kind of interesting. It's just something to think about. Something to think about. Yeah, KD. We're not in Raleigh today. I came out this way and figured I would dash a little bit out here while I'm here. This is 2 orders, so the 147. I think this will be 149, right? This is 2 orders. So this one delivery is 2 orders to the same person. I'm gonna go to the end of this road and flip the camera around. What's going on with this? Oh, shoot. Huh. Look at this. This is all ice. It's a little slushy because it's 34 degrees, but this is completely covered right here. This is crazy how much. So when you're in the shade up here, you don't get much melting. This is all completely like, get up this hill. There's a little bit of pavement. All right, now we're on the pavement again. Did XXG get blocked? I didn't block XXG. I don't think. I don't think XXG got blocked. All right, I gotta flip this around because I'm gonna go into a driveway. I'll check though. I'll check on the desktop and see, because I don't think XXG should have been blocked. Could have been an accident. I doubt it though. All right, we're here. Gotta go up a ramp. Nice. It looks like they wiped their ramp up. What's up, Dan? How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good dashes. I'm in between a birthday party and a ball game, so I'm doing some dashing. I'll be right back. Got these 2 drop off. All right, cool. So that was 13 bucks. Sorry that took so long. It was an elderly individual. He had to come to the door. Somebody had ordered the food for them. So, all right, we got another order here. That was $13. This is a $6.65 plus tip to Subway for 2.2 miles right there. That's a pretty good order too. So we're gonna go ahead and take that one as well. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Subway's not far. Hope you get a tip. Yeah, maybe I'll remember to do the guessing game on this one. Are you staying warm? Yeah, I'm trying to. It's 34 degrees, but it's been so cold lately. This feels warm right now to me. So now I understand. Well, it's 32 now. It says 32. So anyway, I understand people from up north that are like, oh, that ain't cold. Because I think once you get used to like the teens and 20s, the 30s actually feels warm again. It's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get out here, go to the Subway. Game is at 7 o'clock, it's 4:33, so we still got some time. Guys, that should have been 49 out of 50. This might be the one to get the $100 bonus thing. So I think we're gonna get the $100 bonus already, which is even sooner than I thought, considering that I think a lot of people out here just don't want to drive in the I wouldn't say it's a mess. I mean, you saw that road just a minute ago is completely covered, of course. There's actually full-on roads like that. If you go up north, out in Stem and out towards Franklinton and stuff like that, I think there's some roads that are actually even just closed still because they just have ice on them. There's just a block of ice. And it hasn't melted. But other than that, the roads are great. So I don't know why people are not driving, but if they don't want to drive, that's fine. I'll be here. Yeah, they hide the money. Well, $6.50 for two. The crazy thing is it's always on the orders I would take anyway. I would take a $6.50 for two. Well, it's not us, Go Granny. I think it's because, okay, it's not like you guys in the market didn't get it or us in this market didn't get it. Now, I was saying this before, but like, I know a lot of people locally in the market, right? And I've had people that were like, hey, come up to me like, hey, yo, did you get the bonus, the 50 bonus or whatever, or the 100 delivery or 50 delivery, 25 delivery bonus? And I never did. They were getting it and I wasn't. They're in my market. So I think it's like randomly given out. I don't think they give it to everybody at once. That's what I'm kind of thinking, right? Is that they don't give it to everybody at once. So maybe you'll get it. Maybe it'll come around. I don't know. No guarantees. I thought they would never give it to me. I thought they weren't giving it to me, honestly, in my mind, and I shouldn't have been thinking this way, but I was thinking they weren't giving it to me because every day I'm working, right? So why give me a bonus? I'm going to be out here anyway. But they ended up doing it. So maybe you'll get one. The $13 is your share with the tip. Okay, well, wait on that, Troy, unless we'll do the guesses here in a little bit. Okay, 50. Got 50. I was happy. Oh, you got the 50. Okay, cool. Yeah, you just didn't get the 100. I think I need 50 followers to stream. Yeah, you do. Damn, dude, I might not be able to partner with this company. Business liability insurance is not easy to get. Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting, but not the 100 offers. It's the $100 for 50 deliveries. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to finish that up right now. I'll see you guys in the chat. Jody, I see you there. What's up? Anybody else that came in? Red, I want a DD stream, but I don't have enough followers. Yeah, you need 50. Plus, you need to get really good at streaming and then really good at Doordashing, and then you can combine the two. It's not maybe not as easy. I speak on behalf of myself, but also like for other streamers out there. It's not really as easy as it looks. They're doing work. Like if they're out there streaming, they're putting in work in a certain way. I'll say that. I enjoy it, but yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world to pull off. You got to have a couple phones with service on them and stuff. I have a third one for the chat phone to make it even better. So there's a lot of things, but you'll do a video on it. Okay, look forward to seeing that. Misunderstood is in the house. It's like juggling, yeah. All right, let me go grab this order. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to show you guys this, I guess this little construction area and some sky and a power line thing. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. Yeah, we got a lot of trees here. Every yellow snow, Granny says. Yeah, definitely multitasking, no doubt about it. You know, let's upload some shorts next time you go out. Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to start. See if you like it. Hey, everyone. What's up? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's roll. We got the Subway. It's a 665. Says they have an added tip. We'll see what we get. Can I? Yeah, we can do this. We're going in this little small downtown area of this small town. What's up, Nita's cooking show? What's up? What's going on? How's it going? All right, so we got it's 4:38. Yeah, it's getting kind of chilly. I could see that look at all those people in the grocery store too. It's packed again. So, grocery store packed again. Are you caught up 7-figure or are you still behind? Dave McCook is in the house. You're probably doing it on fast pace speed. I have the well, when you get caught up, I want to know so that I can have a real-time conversation. Just say caught up, and I'll know that you caught up. I want to let you know. I want to give you the update on the technology. Yeah, seems that way, doesn't it, Dan? Present. Okay, all right. So I have something that is coming from Amazon. It actually should be at my house sometime soon, but I won't be able to play with it until tonight. So it's a suction cup type of mount, similar to what I have here, and it is a wireless charger. It's only a 15 amp because the phone that I use is a older phone. And look at Dave McCook. I'll finish this conversation in just a second. I want to recognize Dave McCook for throwing the 10 in the chat. Thank you so much, Dave McCook, for the support. Appreciate that. I got a fist bump coming your way, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you always stopping in, checking in with the stream, and supporting the stream as well. Dave is a great supporter, and we appreciate that. Keeping the wheels rolling on this machine, keeping the Driving Daily Mafia in business. Thanks, Dave. And yeah, so that item that I got, the thing that I got, I don't know if it's going to work. 7-figure, I don't know if it's going to work or not. But so he said, Dave, you're a good cook. Probably with a name like that, I hope so. I would imagine Dave is probably a great cook. So you're welcome. Yeah, so I appreciate it. So yeah, we got the first try at the wireless charging. So the phone that I'm using is a older phone. First of all, it's not a I have an S25, but that's what I'm using for my Doordash phone. The phone that I'm actually using to stream on is an older phone, and it's a OnePlus, it's the old OnePlus 9, I think it is. And so it does have it seems that it does have in the settings a wireless charging capability. I don't know the extent to that wireless charging capability or the compatibility with the said wireless charger. So I got the 15. So that's the slow charger. It's a mount, it's supposed to be a suction cup mount. that I might be able to mount to the window. I may have to mount on the dash because I'm not sure if the arm is long enough to get it out to where we can get a good view like we like to have, like we have right now. So I don't know if it's going to fully work, but it'll give us some reference, a frame of reference for testing purposes. And it was well within the budget, so it should be at my house when I get there, whenever I get there. So that's the update for 7-Figure Dasher, so that you know what's going on and what I'm doing. Told you I'd jump on that. And all right, hold on, guys. He's out in the yard, so let me go ahead and get this going real quick. I'll be right back. Go get this delivered. Hey, how's it going? All right, man. Appreciate it, brother. You have a good one. Yep. All right, so got the let's see, I think so we're at $40 in 2 hours. Dang, that's not actually that bad for this market. That was at $8.65, by the way, but extra $2. If both units have the ball, you don't need the whole arm suction cup. Yeah, maybe, dude. You might be right, and I hope that's correct. Use different phones for different apps. I use my S24 for everything, but it's gone downhill a lot. Yeah, I just use what I have. It's not like I chose to use an older S9, like or a OnePlus 9 rather. It's just that that's what I had on hand and available with service. I'll probably update it eventually, but that's what I've got, and that's what I'm using as the stream phone. So I'm bootstrapping, guys. That when they say you gotta, I'm just doing what I got with what I've got. That's all I can do. I think we're there. I think this is it, Sheila. I'm gonna look at it in a minute. We'll see if we made it. It says 49 on the outside of my app, but I think if I go inside the thing, it says 49. Maybe we need one more. I'll look at it in just a minute. Look at my earnings probably. They'll show me. We'll look at it whenever we're sitting and don't have a dash. Let's see. No, I think we got it, guys. I think we got the 100. I'll show you guys in just a minute. I'm pretty sure that was the 50th one. So we'll still keep trying to get an order. I'm up in north of Raleigh is where I'm dashing right now, small towns. There's like 3 small towns. There's like 2 small towns and the edge of 2 other small towns out here. And it's a market. It makes up a market, and it's like north of Raleigh, and I'm in that market right now. Block the what? Scammer. There's a scammer. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think we did it though. I'll show you guys in a minute. Here's Charlotte, the spammer. Oh, okay. I didn't see a spammer, so maybe I'm, out of the loop. I don't know. Maybe it's my show, so maybe I should not be out of the loop. But I don't see a spammer. But I'm not worried about it. It's not bothering the chat now, so I'm not even worried about it. Figuring out 3D modeling more each day, grinding out the brain. Yeah, dude, that's awesome, Dan. It's good to exercise learning new things. So we might have a wireless charging capability soon, thanks to a little nudge from 7-Figure Dashing Investor. And that means, well, the test will be when I'm wireless, if I can get the phone to wirelessly charge in a cradle while doing what we're doing now, and if that's going to affect the sound of the microphone in the way that it has when I plug up the microphone. You guys know the sound goes out and it sounds like crap, and it's a much lower, it's like much more diminished whenever I plug in that attachment. So what I'm hoping to happen here is that we can rig something up where I can use the cradle to charge the phone wirelessly while I have the microphone attached, so that I don't have to plug it up, so that we don't lose the audio quality, so that we could be running at this level of audio quality constantly throughout the stream, even a 10-hour, 11-hour stream without interruption. That's like the next level of what we're doing. That's our next level thing that we're working on. So I got the nudge from Seven Figure Dasher last night to do that. So I have the first attempt of that is in an Amazon box on its way to my house right now. It should be there. It might already be there. I'll have to check in a minute. And if it is, oh, customer added a $1 tip on Arby's. So we got a $1 tip added there. We're at $41.15. 7. He's working. I mean, he's in and out of the chat, but he'll be here. I mean, he's in and out. He's a busy guy. Need a premix 3 XLR microphone, integrated the phone, and a Starlink. Maybe, yeah. One step at a time, Dan. One step at a time. We're getting there, though. Thanks to YouTube. Thanks to YouTube, I get to do YouTube better every day. We do a couple steps. We do little baby steps, and we get better every day. I'd rather not try to to get to the moon immediately, but like to get to the baby steps, and then another baby step, then another baby step, to just be consistent and get there. But we will get there. We will get there. I mean, even if this device that I ordered doesn't work, I'm not going to stop trying. We're going to continue to try we're going to work until we get it working. You know what I mean? Even if it means upgrading the phone, and I hate to think about that, but if it means upgrading the phone eventually, if we have to grind it out the way we are right now for a while and upgrade the phone, eventually I'll do that too. We got a McDonald's $7.65 for 5.9 miles, guys, in this market. That's a take. In this market, that is a take. So let's go get it. I mean, right now we're at $41, hovering right at 2 hours. So we're at the $20. We're at the Raleigh hourly average in the non-Raleigh market. So I'm gonna rock with it, dude. Let's go. I think a lot of people around here are not trying to drive. The mafia don't stop. That's right. Sheila, that's right. That's correct. There's the lake. They got it open today. They had it closed the last few days. I think they had too much ice in the parking lot. It's kind of a bummer because I wanted to go walk down by the lake and couldn't do it. I could have parked near the road and walked in. Yes, that's right, Dan. So I've got to hop over to Dan's later and see what he's got cooking over there in the 3D print. In the 3D print world. Coffee Mama is in the house. Welcome in. Yeah, the 3D printing thing, dude, that's something that I want to get into eventually. Like, I'm not there yet, like, obviously. But one of our endeavors in the next 10 years, in the next, let's say 5 years actually, would be the 3D printing. Mark says Aaron would turn it down. Maybe, because it's probably going past this highway or whatever that he doesn't go over. But patience is key. Yeah. For the everything, really. That works with everything. whatever endeavor you're working on. Even like, dude, even YouTube. I know people that get really overzealous and they get out and they're like, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it. And then they get really disappointed because they don't get the results. And it's like, well, you got to grind it out. Guys, this channel took me 3 years before I made a dime. Well, I don't know, about 3, 2.5, maybe 2.5 years. Anyway, at least 2 years I was working completely for free. Didn't get a payout for even after that for a while. And right now, I mean, it's pretty much rocking it out for me, dude. Like, it's exceeding expectations. So if I had stopped at any moment during that 2.5, even 3 year period of time of grinding it out, then you get what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like, you can't, most people probably give up when they're like really close to actually breaking through. I think that's true. I think that's a truth. Like, I can't prove it, but if I had to guess, I would say that when people give up, most of the time, they're closer than they've ever been to the thing they're trying to do, and they give up. But if you don't have that drive and the what do you call it, conviction, then you're not gonna make it. But you can make it because you have to have the drive and conviction, though. And everything's not for everybody. Dan made more of a mistake trade than on YouTube. Well, I'll say that I'm very happy with YouTube right now. I know that things like that are not always consistent and can't be relied on, so I realize that. This is why I'm like really big on like investing any extra money that I make, and also like making sure that I'm turning into things that are useful, but it can do more than you probably think. But also, like I said, it could do less than you think. People start out thinking they're going to do like crazy numbers on YouTube, and this doesn't start out that way usually. It really doesn't start out that way. And if you think that you're going to start out that way, you're probably going to be sadly mistaken. It takes a lot of work and dedication to get to, for most people. I mean, some people they're like what do you call it? Just a overnight sensation, but this is not what it worked out for me. XO's in the house. What's up? Making some traction finally. Yeah, Dan. Keep grinding, dude. Dan, you made your first dime on YouTube quicker than I did. So if that's an indicator, I'd say you need to keep going. All right, I'll be right back, guys. what's going on here. Let's see.
Drive southwest.
Yeah, okay, I'll go southwest. Mark, what are you talking about? So Uber, after working 28 days straight, they tell you have to stop or whatever? I think that you can only go like 12 hours as well. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Oh, this is gonna be All right, that's cool. I'll flip the camera when we get there. Empty car park, dude, next. I know, right? In front of the camera. I came out and I saw that. I was like, oh man. They got parked in there. Like, hopefully he's not doing anything sketch. He doesn't want people to see. Hey, look, dude, there's surveillance cameras everywhere. So we should be allowed, and we are legally allowed to in public, use our own cameras for our own benefit, legal or otherwise. So, you know, I'd at least rather have my own. Look at that sun, like the sun behind those clouds, dude. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty wild. We're gonna go down. We're gonna get on the highway for a minute. Get your motor running. Get out on the highway. Looking for adventure. Uber Eats. I think Uber Eats people use as a filler, you know, kind of thing, like in between. I don't know anybody that's just doing Uber Eats, but I know a lot of people that have it as like a backup. They use it as like a secondary or whatever. When Doordash is slow, they may multi-app with it, things like that. All right, yeah, we're on the highway. We need to go. Like, you need to go. Let's not dilly-dally. Come on, dude. Why are we going so slow? We're still going 30. Why are we going 30? We should be at least 50 by now. Come on, car. What are we doing? Going 40 right now. We're almost on the highway. You know it's 65 out there. Car. Dude, what is your deal, man? What is the deal, homie? Why are we only going 55, man? All right. Just gonna... I mean, I don't know. Now you want to speed up to the, like, whatever. Try to save every dollar in gas, I guess. The thing about it is you got to get on up, get out on the highway, because you don't want to, like, somebody to hit you and they're, you know, like, rear end you. Anyway, it looks like they have roads treated on the highway. So there's the brine lines again. Mookie's in the house. What's up? Oh, the bonus effort? I think we made it, dude. I forgot to show you guys on the thing. Yeah, I'll be down in a minute. I'll be down in a minute. It's okay. I appreciate you stopping in from Canada. Everybody that's here, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy it. I have a blast too. I enjoy doing the streams. So love sharing the day with you guys. What's up, Puzzled Elephant, as well? Hope you're doing well. All right, quick little hitter on the highway there. I'm just gonna hop right off. Didn't take too long. So we got the treatment on the highway. Do we have the off ramp treated? No, we don't. You're gonna have to get those off ramps, guys. You got to get the off ramps, man. That's very important. We don't want a bunch of ice on the off ramp. All right, so we got to go down this little service road. Let's go. Got to go down the service road, guys. This is one of those Bigfoot areas, you know what I mean? All right. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let me turn in. Probably could have made it there, but that wouldn't have seemed responsible, I'll tell you that. Would have had to really whip it. I am going to flip the camera when we get down here. Alright, service road. Service road. So there's a little industrial kind of area over here, and there's this spot where there's a little mix of like heavy equipment and National Guard gear that's stored over here. Kind of crazy mix of stuff. I don't know if it's surplus, probably surplus. But, oh, there's a lot of slick patches out here. But, I'm paying attention. We got this. All right. Now, this driveway is probably going to suck. Watch this, guys. Watch this. This driveway is probably completely covered, man. Oh, it is. Look at this. Look at this, dude. This is what we've been dealing with out here in the country. Check this out, guys. Look at that. It's like a whole that a lot of the roads are covered. This is what I was talking about. Well, this, but there's some roads that look like this still too. Anyway, I'm gonna flip the camera before I pull into the driveway for this customer. The driveway probably sucks too. What's up, Davey? How's it going, man? All right, let me kind of stop here, and I'm gonna flip the cam. I almost ended the live stream, but yeah, I just don't want to film the house. They got a lot of crunchy ice in this driveway too. You hear it? All right, I'll be right back. Let's go drop it off. Oh, they got an icy ramp. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk around the bottom and just put it over on the, I'm not even gonna try to go up that ramp, because that's gonna be John slipping and falling. I don't want to slip and fall. All right, we're at $48. 2 hours and 38 minutes driven today. Or not driven, but the full time. 2 hours and 2 hours in. Thanks, Craig. I was about to get that. I can make it permanent. Let's see. Well, we'll do it, make it semi-permanent. How about that? All right. I don't do the Forex trading. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with that. Yeah, the market's actually sometimes a crappy market. Mark, whatever. Sometimes the market sucks here, but today it seems to be good. I think people don't want to come out on these these icy roads like this out in the middle of the country. They're scared they're gonna get stuck. But just my willingness to do it paying off today, because we're a little bit north of Raleigh, so different climate. All right, here we go. How many days do I dash? Usually every day. Usually every day. So, but anyway, so it's a winter wonderland out here, right here. Usually every day, but I probably won't do it tomorrow, or no, Saturday and the next day. Hello, making dinner. Nice. Look at the snow, yeah. Yeah, the woods, the mystical woods. These aren't quite the mystical woods. I live in the mystical woods, but this is getting closer. Something more like this. Yeah, we out here. We out here. Actually, there's a highway right over there. This is like a side, like a, what do you call it? This is a service road. But, well, this is like a driveway. So this is somebody's driveway. Well, it's a neighborhood road, so they don't do anything with this. You'll see the road's better when I get up here. It'll go be completely clear. Look at the difference. When I get to the end of this road, I'm gonna get the one that's like completely clear, and most of them are actually looking like this one. So most of them look like this right here. That was just a little side road that didn't get any attention. Happy birthday. Thank you, Coffee Mama. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll pass that along to the fam. There's a little slick ice right there, you know, whatever. There's a lot of those little spots like that, but most of the roads are pretty good. So we'll see if we get another order. See how much time we have. So 48.40. We got the 100. So if I wanted to just include that in my day, I'd say we got $150 in 2 hours. In like less than 3 hours, but that's not really true. That would be disingenuous, right? Because it took me a few days to get that 50 deliveries. But yeah, they paid it out. It's in my total. My total is really not that high right now because it's not a normal week. I didn't work Monday. I worked a half a day the first day we streamed. But yeah, we'll look at all that stuff in a minute. Hey, I got another order. $9.15 for 5 miles going to Arby's. Guys, this ain't bad. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna try not to decline this one by accident, like I accepted the other one by accident. $9.15 for 5 miles going to Arby's, and I've got to go that way anyway. So we're gonna get on the highway again, going back over there. So let's do it, dude. Thank you for being here. I was having a bad day, and he was here to make you feel better. Microchip, dude. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Microchip. I appreciate that. Yeah. Mr. Penriquez, what's up? Good to see you guys in the chat. All right, let's drive. Let's live and drive and vibe a little bit. Gene, you missed the like completely snow-covered road that we just went down. Or maybe you didn't, I don't know. We just did that. Yeah, there's plow trucks. We have plow trucks. We're not completely in the Stone Age. It's just that road that we're on is a side road. That's why it was all completely white like that. Like they don't go down. That was like underneath that's gravel, but yeah, if you rewind it like a minute, you'll see what I'm talking about, Gene. You should do it. All right, let's hit the highway. Let's go to this Arby's. Over in Morrisville. Right on. I'm up north again. I'm in small town, but I'm doing pretty good hourly up here, so. No, I'm not driving a Subaru. I'm driving a Malibu, but it's front wheel drive. So like that road we were on just there, like that's not a problem. That's just a little bit of snow. Well, it's ice really, but it's snowy ice, so it's better than just snow. The ball game is at 7, so I'm gonna cut out about 6:30. And you made 15. That's not too bad. I mean, I'm surprisingly doing well in this slow market. We're already at 48 bucks, and I got a $9 that I'm gonna go pick up now. So it's gonna be, I got a game tonight. It's gonna be a short stream. I may come on after the game though. I don't know, but it would only be for like an hour, so I might not. You know, this market kind of shut down. I don't think I'm gonna go to Raleigh. The snacks and drinks will nickel and dime you, Gene. But you gotta eat, so I'm not telling you not to. Just saying, something I've learned over the years. I got the food stamps. Well, I hear that. You gotta do what you gotta do. See, the dasher. Was that from like being at the wrong place, or like like robbed? Was he robbed? Yeah, the Hurricanes is in Raleigh, Davey. Yep. We go near that arena all the time on the live stream. I just don't go obviously right up to it, but there's a neighborhood like right across the street, and we go there sometimes. Next time I'm there, I'll tell you. I'll be like, we're close to the Hurricanes. I'll let you know next time we're over there. Sorry, I've been letting you guys down on the tour, on the tour guides part. Sometimes I forget. I try to do as good as I can when I'm out there, but sometimes I forget. I'm about that business, you know what I mean? Dang, Arby's is like got a lot of people in there. Hope the order's ready. Well, I don't think the order's gonna be ready. It's usually not at Arby's, but you know, I hope it's I hope it's close to being ready. All right, we're gonna back in here. All right. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna see if I can grab this. Be safe for those storms. Yeah, I'll be safe. I mean, so we got a couple days. I'll see you guys. I mean, tomorrow we got a full day, so today's like a partial day, but I'll be right back. Let me go grab this order. Crystal Coachman, good evening. Just subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate that. So to your left is shitty McDonald's. No, it's straight through. It's on the other side of it. All right. Hey, the order was ready. Uh-oh, I gotta do the thing. Oh no, I'm so sorry guys. I gotta plug the phone up to 2%. So turn your volumes up. I'm sorry. This is what we're trying to fix with that thing we got, but right now I gotta plug it up, so. Maybe. All right, sorry, can you still hear me? I know it's not as good. I know it's not as good, but. All right, see you later, Gene. Can you bring me some Arby's? No. If you have a tip, Craig says you can still hear. That's awesome. I am excited to try the wireless charging though, actually, because that is actually a good. I still have to plug the charger in, but obviously the phone will be wireless. Said, yeah, crank it up. Yeah, you got to be ready to crank it up because. Let's see where we're going. Oh yeah, we're going this way. We gotta go left. We gotta go across all this traffic. But oh yeah, I might have to flip the camera, dude. This is a house, so dang. All right, yeah. Let me flip the camera. Flip the camera, because it's a house. We gotta drive in. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, 7-figure dropped me a little funding for experimental purposes, and I'm totally down with the project. So what I ordered was a cradle, a suction cup cradle, kind of like this. That's a wireless charger. So my hope is that it could be almost plug and play, where I can like do everything we do this way, except for the cradle be wireless charger. So that'll get plugged up instead of the actual phone. And maybe since it's not going through that transmitter, maybe the sound will be better. The phone gets too hot. It's only 15 watts, or I think amp. I don't know. It's the smaller one. It's the slower one. It's not 15 watts. I know that. 15 amp. I think that's right. Anyway, I'm gonna try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But my hope is that I can, because I don't have to keep it charging all the time. If I can charge it only when I need it. I mean, I could even technically put the air conditioning on the phone when I'm charging it to keep everything more stable. But if I can, my goal, basically the whole goal of it is to not have the audio cut down like it does when I plug it in. To keep a stable audio all the way across the 10-hour live stream by using that inductive charging or whatever. Watts, okay. It's the smaller charger. So it's because there's some that do, I think the number is 50, and then there's some do 15. This, I'll use the cradle just as it is and see if it charges the phone. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix. So we're working on it. Always trying to improve, guys, and it's one step at a time. It is a good mic, and I want to keep the audio level. You know what I mean? Throughout. But it's hard to do that for 10 hours straight. You got to charge the equipment. So, you know, if I was when I only do like a 1-hour live stream or a 2-hour live stream, like we do if I'm not driving and working, then it's not so hard. Yeah, I got a 9.15 in the car right now, Arby's. I'm at $48, under 3 miles. I just knocked out 2 bonuses. I knocked out a $50 bonus and a $100 bonus. So the 100's in the bag, guys. It's in my totals. So I'm just taking these because they kept coming in. We haven't sat since I started. We really haven't sat waiting on orders. And I'm in a small market, but I think it's because people don't. You guys saw that last road that I had to go on. It's completely covered in like ice. I think people don't want to drive on that snow ice stuff. So yeah, but I don't mind it too much, because most of the roads are like, what they might not even know is that like 95% of the roads are great, like 100%. 95% are 100%. It's just that 10% that are like 20%, if that makes sense. It's a lot of percentages. Anyway, all right, get closer to the house. Yeah, get closer to the house. Now that driveway is terrible. This one looks like it's melted, so that's good. The one we gotta go in is nice. All right, it's a steep turn in. I don't like that, but they have a place where I can turn around, so that's good. So I'm gonna turn around in here. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Never trusted again after what happened to me. What, Doordash? Oh, the bonus. Well, I got them in the bag. I'll show you. They're in my earnings, so it worked out for me. If it hadn't worked out for me, that would have been a big old video for Mr. Driving Daily. I would have definitely been making a video tomorrow. And I would have been asking you guys to watch that and push it out, because all right, we're at $57.95, $57.95. We've been going for 2 hours and 58. We got an 8:15 Wendy's going 5.6 miles, guys, in this market. That's a take. So we're gonna take it. That's good. Got it. Yeah, I got the. It's. I'll show you right now. I'll show you guys right now. Yep, I'll show you right now. Oh, no. No. All right, there it is. $50 challenge, $100 challenge. My week sucks so far because I haven't been able to work. Anyway, let me throw this back up here. All right, guys. I did Doordash, we were offline for 3 hours. Do the work between. John's order's super busy. Yeah. All right. So anyway, guys, that's the deal. Like, isn't that kind of cool? So I got the basically $150 extra this week for that. I'm stoked about it, dude. What do you guys think? I never thought I was gonna get one of those because I work every day anyway. And my thought on those whole bonus things was that they were giving them to people who weren't working as much to get them to work. Watch the scam video. Subscribe. Nice. Thanks for hanging out with us and being here. Keeping it real, life one. All right, cool. Makes up a little for the snow days. Yeah, because I need that. Snow days hurt, man. They hurt, especially when they shut the app down and you couldn't work at all. A lot of people are paycheck with this stuff, you know, and it just hurt. It's rough, man. It's just rough on people when it snows and you can only work 4 out of the 7 days. I mean, I think I'm gonna work 4. So I worked, I think, Tuesday half a day. Was that what it was? Tuesday half a day, Wednesday, Thursday. It's today, half a day. Not even a half day today. I'm gonna be working. And then tomorrow, I think we can get a full day in. We might be able to get a good 11, 12 hours in tomorrow. I'm gonna try. I gotta see if there's anything else I have to do before the weekend, and then Saturday I'm probably not gonna be able to work because of the snow, and then Sunday I'm probably not gonna be able to work because of the snow, and then Monday I might even have to do a half a day because of the snow. So we'll just see. I mean, we'll just, you know what I mean? I can't. We're just gonna play it by ear, man. That's all we can do. We don't know the future, right? Nobody knows the future. Not even the weatherman. And but we're on the way to Wendy's to pick up this order. We still got some time. It's 5:30, going until 6:30. That's the ball, my daughter's ball game. So I'll be going to that. But we can get this order knocked out. Maybe we get another order knocked out, and then we'll have time to maybe chill for a minute, hang out for a couple minutes, look at some numbers, look at some stats, and just chop it up in general. And then I'll go to that ball game. I don't know if I'm coming back out later or not. I was going to come back. Well, I am coming back out to work later. I don't know if I'm going to live stream. I was going to, but now I'm thinking like, okay, it's going to be 8:30 by the time I would be able to start. The stores close out here pretty early. We might not get anything. It'd probably be pointless to do. So this might be it for the day, guys. I hate to say it. Like, I mean, after this next hour. So we'll be live streaming for about an hour. And that might be all for the day. If you're dashing. I mean, I kind of do. I kind of do live stream all the dashing, most all of it. But it would be a very short live stream. It'd be like 30 minutes. Because you know, this town's, I mean, unless I went out to Raleigh, which I kind of want to do, but then again, like, I don't want to go out there and only make like $30. Get tired, have to come back home, and then go, you know, then go back out all day tomorrow, right? I guess I could rest, could come out here, probably work an hour, could take a couple more orders basically, go home, rest, get started. I did 13 hours the other day. Reminded me of the old days. We did, I think, $267 that day. Something like that. It was a pretty good day. Worked for it. But we were up until like 3 o'clock in the morning. So then I had to go to sleep and get up early and then go back out and do it again. Like, you know what I mean? If you do that enough, it will wear you down. And then if you have any issues in your body, it's gonna rise up. Like, you're gonna have problems. Like, if you have any issues that you're gonna be having, that kind of stress will like kind of like bring it out. What's going on here, man? I gotta turn here. Let's turn lane. So you gotta be careful. And I know this from experience, dude. I've pushed myself. I kind of know where the edge is because I've been there many times. I'm trying to stay off of that edge a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll push it, but I'm not pushing it all the way over the edge, if that makes sense. Because consistency is the key, and being here and being able to work is important. So I can bang out like a $250, $300 day, but if I'm not able to come back out again and do it again the next day, what's the good? Tim Whetstone, how's it going? Beatrice Mendez, what's up? You start at 6 till about 12 p.m. Yeah, I used to do that. I mean, I've done that. I used to do it. I used to Uber until they said I couldn't do it anymore. Like, Uber until it said that you can't drive anymore. I did that for a while. Years back in the day. I was younger though, and Chris says just stopping by to see how the dash is today. Pretty good. I've only been out here about 3 hours. I'm at about $57.95 right now, so just under $20. And I've got a Wendy's right now for like $8 that I'm gonna go pick up. So I gotta go pick that up now. Let you guys look at the Taco Bell over there. There you go. Can see if anything crazy happens. Let me know. Doing okay today. Rough day. Hopefully it gets better, Tim. Heartburn is Mike's biggest issue right now. And he says coffee is his best friend. I'll be right back, guys. Hang in there. If anything crazy happens, let me know. I'll see you in the chat. All right, I'm back. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why they did the trim on that Honda Pink. It's kind of whatever. Kind of matches the Taco Bell a little bit. All right, let's go, guys. We got a little trip ahead of us. Yeah, I don't eat much fast food either, Sheila. For one, it's like expensive for what it is. That's the one thing. That's the first thing I don't like about it. And yeah, I don't even eat out that much right now at all. I kind of like, I eat before I leave the house. Yeah, it's not that good. I eat before I leave the house, and then I eat when I get back. My wife makes like really good food. She made some pad thai yesterday. The other day she did make that lentil curry with the naan bread and all that. And yeah, I just like I'd either buy stuff or like send her to go buy stuff at the grocery store. And for the price that you pay for food when you eat out, you can eat so well at home, dude. It's crazy. It's the difference is like, it's like 10 times the value or something like that. You can eat like literally 10 times as much and it's good. Yeah. That's like, if you think about it, like, you eat at a fast food restaurant, right? And say it's on the cheap side, you can do $10. You can do $10 per meal. And I've got, like, if you don't include like the baby, you know, we got 2, 3, 4, 5 people, not including. So that's $50. My man OG Sean White coming in with a $5. Made a minuscule progress. Stream from the app, but I got email from YouTube asking for my. Oh, okay, all right. Maybe that. Hopefully that's a good thing, Sean. Hopefully that's a good sign. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're gonna fix it. I don't know. Hopefully, dude. So, yeah, I hope that I'm able to catch one of the live streams too. I know I'm always streaming. We gotta figure this out. We gotta figure this out. But yeah, I'm north of Raleigh, just north of Raleigh. Not in Raleigh right now. A couple small towns up here, and they make up a market out here. But yeah, I'm glad you got to able to get it done, and hopefully that's a good sign moving forward that everything's gonna work out. Hey, I got a question. Did it go private or did it stay public? $5 holla. That's right. We appreciate it. Yeah, Sean's great. He's awesome, dude. Helps support the stream and keep the wheels rolling. They wanted your URL because they know you're going to be a famous YouTuber. The guys behind me are acting like this isn't a 35-mile-an-hour zone and like this isn't a speed trap. Guys, were you born yesterday? Just a link to his page. Like, they just want to know what his web page on his YouTube comes up as. Yeah, Sean's been having difficulty going live off the app. Yeah, I'm going about, well, I don't really know if I should say it, but I'm not going, that's about what I'm doing, I'll say that. And they're still up on me. But I can't, it's a speed trap, dude. They'll pull you over for nothing over here. You gotta be careful. What's up, Russell? Home chilling. That's what's up. I don't really speed to make better time. It's not worth a ticket. Ticket can go 20 over. Ticket can wipe out those profits quick, man. Ask me how I know. So I don't speed these days. So in Raleigh, they don't really care so much about the speed. This little town that I'm in right now, and the town next door adjacent, and the town adjacent to that, yeah, they care. Because I think they get a lot of revenue off of it. I think they make a lot of their money off of the tickets and stuff. Ah, come on. I should have gone. Should have gone on that one. It's alright. Yeah, they didn't clear that dang ice off the whole side of the road. It's squeezing everybody in. You guys are wilding out in the chat. I hear y'all talking. Alright. I gotta go in here and give this guy his food. It's $5.50, so if I get another order, I gotta knock it out fast. Because it's 6:30, I gotta shut this thing down. I gotta shut the operation down and go drive over to the go speed over to the, and I don't mean go over the speed limit, to the to the gym, so that I can look at that ice slick. All right, let's see here. Somebody thought Mike didn't have insurance on the car. I know it's quickly getting dark, Crystal. All right, let me go drop this off. I'll be right back. Is it better to shop by time or offer? I do it by the offer. Some people do it by the time, and it also depends on the situation. I'll be right back. Back. Let's see. So we're at $66 and 10 cent. 3 hours and 22 minutes. Dude, that ain't that bad. We've taken 8 out of 8. All right, this is China Walk. Let's see what's. Ooh, this could be sketchy. I'm gonna take it. This is gonna be the last one. 865, 11. It is an 11 mile, so it's upside down, but I'm gonna accept it anyway. It's easy driving. We're gonna take it, and then we're gonna go park after that. The last one before my daughter's game is at like 7. It's 5:53. So I've got to take the order, and then and when I get done, we're gonna do the totals. We're gonna look at some stats. Come on, man. All right, thanks. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna step on it. Speed to the game. I might. No, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna go above the speed limit to the game. Okay, but I'll get there quickly, and we'll have time. Pedal to the metal. Let's go. Oh, come on. That was the shortest red light ever, dude. 4 cars got through. So it's me and this guy right here, and everybody behind us. All right, now we go. Dang, I forgot to hit you guys with the street view. Do it in a minute. If I get to another stoplight, I'll hit you guys with the street view. Sorry, guys. Whoa, that was bright. I looked over, and dude's brights were like in my eyeballs. I don't appreciate that. This will be a good one. This will put me in the 70s. Under 4 hours, though. I can't complain in this market. 76 or something like that. $76 in total. Plus, we got the $100 bonus pay. So that makes up for the fact that I haven't been able to work and won't be able to work for a couple days coming up soon. So super excited to have a decent little 4-hour shift. I usually don't do these little short kind of shifts or whatever and short live streams like this, but we'll be able to probably call this a success. Might be a little sketchy. I got to go out. It's out in the countryside, so we might run into a little ice out there, but a little snow, a little ice. Should be good though. I'll flip the camera around for it, so you guys can see. I want to show you guys the roads whenever we do come across anything crazy, like before, like that neighborhood before. Do I get gas? I always get, yeah, I always fill up. Yeah, I always fill up. Should always have close to a full tank of gas as possible. If you can, especially when it's really cold weather. It's just a survival thing. So yeah, we're 2 minutes. And also this place usually has the order ready. I'm getting a message saying it is ready. And this place is pretty good, so I'm gonna hopefully be able to just hop in and hop out. Hop out to the countryside, hop back in town, talk to you guys for a couple minutes. We're still way on time. Way on time. I'll pause the order after this dash, so I don't want to push it. It ain't worth it. $20 for dash gas? What do you mean? Oh, $20 a day. Yeah. $200 day usually costs me about $20 in gas on average. I've kind of averaged it out. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's a little more. But yeah, for $200, if I go out on a shift in Raleigh for say 10 hours on average and do $200 on average, because that's about average, right? That would cost me usually around $20 in gas. This is what I fill up every day so that I can kind of track how much, and then I can fill back up. I do that off stream because I don't want. We've gotten gas on stream a couple times, but I try to usually, generally speaking, typically, All right, I'll be right back, guys. That's crazy. I drive 300 miles, so it cost me $20. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a little less, but I just account for 10% to be fuel. It covers it. It's probably more, but I account for about 10%. I'll be right back. Grab this China lock. All right, order. Three, 4 days of dash while we'll dash while your son is in school. That's cool. He did that all the time, but I think he had a. Oh, dude, that's crazy. I have AAA, but I would never rely on them for gas, though. But yeah, I gotta try to figure this out because I know one of these roads is closed due to ice. What's up, Alex? I know one of these roads is closed. I gotta figure out a better way. Gotta figure out a better way, guys. Let me see if I can work this around. It says 20 minutes. And we'll be cutting it close. I think I can get there quicker though. So. Yeah, it also depends, back to the fuel thing. It also depends on the cost of fuel, of course. If it's at $3, that was when I was doing that average. I haven't averaged those in a long time, but when I was doing those averages, that was at or over $3 a gallon. So at or under $3 a gallon, it's gonna make a pretty big difference, I guess you could say, percentage wise. So every 5% out of 20 would be $1 out of 20. So could vary, but I account for 10% in my expenses, expected expenses. 10% is fuel. So, all right, let me figure out how we're gonna make this happen. Wants me to go the way it wants me to go. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go a different route. What's up, Sawyer? We're in North Carolina. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for riding along. Appreciate you being here. We're at 196 likes. It'd be cool to see 200 before the... I'm not going to be late for the game. It's not too far. 16 minutes. It's 20. That gives me 40 minutes to get there. 10 minutes to end the live stream gives me 30 minutes to get there. 10 minutes to drive back to end the live stream gives me 20 minutes to get there. So I'm good. We good, man. I'm pretty good at like timing things. I'm a delivery driver. So that helps a little bit. All right, let's see. Not just any delivery driver. I'm an old school pizza delivery driver and route driver. I used to drive the vending route, so pretty decent with that stuff. Did I really? Yeah. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of subscribers. A lot of people have been watching that video, the one I did about the scam. That's almost at 100,000 views. I'm a couple thousand shy, I think, or maybe 3,000 shy of two. Which I usually don't keep up with that stuff, but I was looking at it, I was like, dang, that might be my first 100,000 view video. I've had a few in the 20s and stuff, but it's a pretty good deal. I'm not sure that I'm going to be back after the game. So we can think about it though. If I come back after the game, I'm only going to be back on for like an hour or so, because this market's going to die, guys. It's gonna like want to nosedive the business at like 8 o'clock. That's when I'm going to be out. For me to come back out and actually work and actually take deliveries, I'd have to go to Raleigh probably, and we would still only have a couple active hours out there. It might not be worth the drive. So that's why I'm saying this might be it, unless you guys like really must have me come back out. I will. I am gonna come out and see if I get an order. You know what I mean? So anyhow, we'll figure it out. 15 minutes. We're gonna figure it out pretty quick though, after this delivery. Shorts do bring in other people, but it's not always the kind of people, 7-figure, that that watch the long videos. But where are you at? You're probably in the 4, dude. Like, I think you're growing pretty fast. So I don't know if you can do the long videos consistently. I think grinding those out is going to give you more capital towards like monetization and things like that, because you need the hours. You'll probably get a lot of subscribers for shorts though. That is not a falsehood. It's just, it's, I don't know. I think if you're putting out maybe 2 long videos a day, like I think you are right now, that's pretty good. That's going to be a pretty steady growth clip, and you're going to get the hours, and you're going to get the, I think people are going to subscribe that like to watch those 7, 8, 10-minute videos, because you've got a vibe, you got a specific vibe. So if people like that vibe, they're going to probably come back. Oh, what game am I going to? Oh, I'm going to my daughter's basketball game pretty soon. Patty's Pepsi. What's up? Self-defense classes are always good. Thank you. Yeah, the more martial skills that you can have, the better. The number one martial skill is avoid the fight. Avoid it altogether if you can. After that, then you can get into the fun stuff. But truthfully, it is true. You know, if you can avoid conflict, that's the best method. It's the top method. Any teacher worth his salt is going to tell you that. And then hopefully they actually teach you how to, you know, how to defend yourself right after that, because you do need to know. But because being prepared, typically, like a lot of times when you're prepared for something, the thing that you're prepared for doesn't even ever happen. But if you're not prepared, it always seems like that's when it finds you. All right, Sheila, take care. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not going to be long on this stream anyway, because I've got to, see, it's 6:11, so yeah. I got to work this delivery in. I'll bring us back to civilization and then bring everything to a close. But it's very good to see you as always. This traffic is moving slow, but we'd like to get through here. I don't know what the signal is going to do out here. It's probably not going to look so good. No push-ups. Not today. I don't have time for push-ups. I've got to go to the basketball game. So. Please click the like. Yeah. Hey, that person's got a good idea. All right, come on, cars, let's go. I ain't got all day. I've got to get this thing done and get to the basketball game. I will have to flip the camera when we get to the end of this road, because I think that's the last time I stop before I get to that house. And then when I get out from the house, I will get to the end of the road. Let's my primary job. Kinda, if you want to say. I do this and I sell things on eBay as well. So also I'm YouTubing. So I'm kind of doing two of my jobs right now at the same time, if you want to call it that. One of my jobs is really cool. It's to hang out with you guys. And that's the coolest one. And then I get to sell things as well. And deliver. It's all a system. It works together. So. All right, we got 7 minutes. I need to, yep, I know. Thanks, Davey, for the update. I've got to pause the orders on this one. I think the hourly is going to look really good on this dash. I wish this guy wasn't going like 40 miles an hour even. But it's okay. Yeah, unfortunately I'm going to have to flip the camera around up here at the stop sign, but I'll flip it back around when we come back out. So. People in the house, 211 people have hit the like button. I appreciate the decision. Thank you for being here, and we'll try our best not to disappoint. The live stream is going to be a shorter live stream than normal today. I do have an engagement that I have to engage with, so I'll be doing that here shortly. But appreciate everybody coming along for the ride, and yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I gotta flip the camera at the stop sign. It's alright, still love you, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, family's first, you know what I mean? Alright, I gotta flip it around. I know it's kind of dark. I know it's kind of dark on me here right now, but it ain't gonna be for long. 4 minutes, get this thing dropped off. And we'll be able to get back on the dash cam for a minute and then close it out when we get back to the nearest town, and then I'm gonna hop in a skip. Flipping the camera around for the privacy of the customer. When I get into a driveway that I know I have to drive straight forward into somebody's house, I flip in order not to film. I film anything from the street, but not from the driveway, if that makes sense. Occasionally you mess up and you might get a little clip if it's something here or there, but that's how we like to do it here. So, since I can't really flip the camera while I'm driving, I usually just do it stopped the nearest stop from the house, if that makes sense. But if I can back out of the house, pull back on the road, I just go ahead and flip it right back around. You get to see my face in the brake lights, so that's cool too. It's flattering, I'm sure. Now we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. These cars are not going fast. They should be going fast. This is a 55 mile an hour zone, guys. What the heck? Come on, man. Let's go. We ain't got all day. We ain't got all day. The driveway is icy. Okay, they're saying the driveway is icy. When you come in, we will meet you. Okay. Well, 1 minute. That's another reason. They want to walk out. I don't want to film the customer without their permission as well. Occasionally people ask to be on the camera, and that's fine, because I have their permission. But if they don't ask and I'm in their private residence, I'm not trying to film them. Come on, guys. Why are you guys going so slow? I hate it, dude. They're going 40 miles an hour. It's a 55. It's a 55. So let's move it here. Let's go. Why are you going? I mean, why are you going 40? It's so crazy. It's so wild that you're going 40 in a 55. It's just interesting, you know what I mean? It's not even, there's no, like, this is a main road that we're just on. I get it on the back roads. There's ice and stuff. Like, I've showed you guys that, but I get that. I go slow on the back roads too, but that's a main road, dude. It's a main road. So, you know what I mean? It's good. Go ahead and turn out of my way. There we go. Goodness gracious. Alright, so they say their road is icy, so we're about to see what that means. I've seen some icy roads today and yesterday, like this week. Or they said their driveway is icy, so we'll see. I may have to walk it in. The bad thing is like walking is probably almost worse than the car, because like, try not to fall on my face. All right, let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking. Oh, yeah. Oh, they weren't lying. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, that ain't too bad, man. It's alright, I'll drive up there. I think I can get in there. Alright. Hey, how's it going, man? Here, I'll be right there. I got I'm on the live stream. Got a bunch of people with the cameras facing in. So I think I can probably back up here, pull here and back up. Yeah. I think I can get it. My driveway was the same way there. Look, dude, I got some. Swinging around. Anyway, hey man, appreciate you, and yeah, I think I can just pull up and turn. All right, have a good one. All right. Yep. You guys will see. All right, so $74, 3 hours, 52 minutes. So 3 hours, 52 minutes. For $74, we took 9 out of the 9 orders. So let me in that dash. Ooh. In the dash. There it is again. 74. We did hit our. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting us out of here. I gotta do it kind of very carefully because it is ice slick out here, dude. It's kind of crazy. And I've got to back out. I can back in. I got a place I can back into. I'm just gonna go real slow so I don't start spinning. I'll show you guys in a minute. He was cool with the live stream, but All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You can probably hear it. It's crunching a little bit. That crunch is actually helping me. Crunchy's good. Sliding is not good. All right, cool. I didn't want to like tear his driveway up or something. All right, we're good. Let's get to civilization, shall we? What time we got? All right, we got time, dude. We 15 minutes gives me 20 minutes. And I always show up like right on time. I know, Angel. You missed the left? Well, I mean, I'm here, but I am about to head out. Yeah, we gotta go to civilization, guys. Let's go. We gotta kind of go the roundabout way. Because there's a road up here that's like completely closed. Because the ice. I saw it earlier. They have like the road closed sign on it and everything. Dang, dude, they're not playing. Yeah, the game's good usually. All right. We need that. That's what we need. The thing that makes that music. I can't remember what it's called. The little star thing. In Mario Kart. I guess. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I'll stop, okay? Alright, I got you. Alright, feel pretty good though. I think that was a really good shift. I didn't do the math. I don't think I have time to do the math. Yeah, I can actually go the speed limit this time because I don't have people in front of me. So, the speed limit, you know what I mean? So, anyway. I'll give you the temperature. 29 degrees. Shoot, it's cold. 29 degrees. What's up, type O negative? What's up? What's up? We got type O negative in chat. So tomorrow, I think we'll have a full day, like almost a regular day. I think. Can't think of any reason why it would not be. And so that's what I'm working on right now is a regular day tomorrow. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think it's going to be worth our time for me to go live later tonight unless you really, 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 really want me to. I mean, I can, but I'm telling you guys, I don't think it's going to be a lot of orders, and I don't even know if I'm going to get any orders. I'm going to come out and try, but you might not want me to go live. It will be 7, 8, probably 8:30, and then we would only do it for hour, and we might not even get a delivery. Like, you'd have to sit and hang out while I don't get any deliveries. So I'll see what you guys are saying in the chat about that. I'll take that into consideration. But if that yeah, that's a good idea too. Well, I might not be at the command center until later. I guess I could do it at like 10 o'clock or something. Yeah, I could do that. A test. Yeah, because the cradle, and I won't know if it's going to work on the screen, but it'll be the initial testing will show us if the sound is affected. That's really the big deal. I can always, even if this one doesn't work exactly the way we want it, if that possibility becomes a reality, more testing will be required, but at least that'll be the first phase of the test. Yeah. Well, I think we should do that one live, because that way I can get live feedback from everybody. You know, everybody's always like, oh, what happened to the sound? So I think that one should be, in fact, I can do it right now. Watch your ears, guys. Turn the volume down a little bit. I'm about to unplug. I'm unplugging. There we go. So now we're probably pretty loud, right? That difference, that sound difference, is the next thing that we're going to be testing. We're going to see if we can make that not be different. We want this level of sound we're at right now all the time. That's what we're looking to try to do. And Seven Figure Dasher gave me a great opportunity to do that, or like an opportunity, but also incentive. He kind of nudged me in the direction. And so we ordered that. We ordered a cradle that is supposed to be a wireless charger. So I will do some testing with that. I got to look at my app. When I get to the game, I'll look at the app. I'll see if it's arrived. And yeah, we may just do a test from the command center tonight. That's actually pretty true. We might do that. And that'll allow, I could sit the phone in the cradle. I got to figure out how to do that, but we'll figure it out. Definitely sounds different. Yes. And what I'm trying to do with the wireless charging is to retain this level of sound and not have to, basically retain this level of sound, but also be able to charge the phone. Because the charging of the phone is the thing that is taking our sound quality away. And we have to do it every 3 hours or so. So, Sagittarius Journey, am I saying that right? Coming in with the $10 sticker. The $10 sticker, we're flying. Seven Figure likes the mood lighting in the command center. I'm just gonna park over here in this parking lot for a minute. We got a couple minutes. Let me see. All right, let me park. I owe Sagittarius Journey. I want to make sure I'm reading that right. I owe them a fist bump. Let's see if I can. All right. Sorry for the delay there. All right. Turn my screens up. I can handle it right now. All right, cool. So hold on. What am I doing? All right, there we go. So, yeah, Sagittarius Journey 380. Let's see what you got going on. You have 17 videos, 9 subscribers. Are you like a channel or not a channel? It's been a year since you posted, I think. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the $10 sticker. Here's the internet fist bump from me to you. And I appreciate you watching. So, Seven Figure says, be right back. Well, I might not be here. I'm not sure, Seven Figure. I am going to go ahead and not be here for long. This is your 3rd super on the live stream, actually. So I appreciate that. It tells me that now, so I can see who has given and how much. And I appreciate that. So thank you. Oh, on a live stream. Maybe not on my live stream. But anyway. It's going mono to stereo. Yes, yeah, I think that is what might be happening. And we're going to see if we can solve that problem. So, good lob, John. Thanks, Davey. Sagittarius says, thanks. Typo negative. I have some videos and a short on my channel. Okay, cool. Quilty stuff. Nice. Janice, just found your channel today. Interesting. Well, I'm glad you're interested. I'm gonna have to cut the live here short in a minute, but if you're new here, thank you for being here. I appreciate you stepping on board, and which the Driving Daily Mafia welcomes you. So yeah, we do some driving. I do some car stuff. I do some stuff from the command center as well. I may do one later. That was a good idea, actually, by Seven Figure, to do the command center thing. Sonoran says, see you later. So yeah, so maybe I should come on around, I could come on maybe around 10 o'clock or 9:30, 10. That would allow me to come out here, maybe work a little bit, and maybe 9. Yeah, just keep your eyes open. Yeah, maybe we won't be in the car. Maybe we'll do the, because I would like to go get that piece of equipment. We can at least test it not in the car. Maybe not like the whole time, but what I'll do is like, we'll just do the tripod like normal. But at some point during the stream, once I get enough people in to give me feedback, I'll just take the phone, put it in the cradle. I may have to hold it even, but we'll plug that in and test it and see what happens. So that's a good idea. So maybe we'll do that. So we'll look for you guys there on the Doordash today. I did hit the $100 goal, the $100, not goal, but the $100 bonus, in addition to the $74 dash in 3 hours and 53 minutes. So that brings our weekly total up to 533. So 533. And we took 9 out of 9 deliveries. We actually were able to take every single delivery. So that was good too. And every one of them was good. Have fun, John. Yep, I'm going to now be signing off because I have to go. Well, I'm going to go. I get to go. The privilege to go to my daughter's basketball game. So we're going to go hang out with the fam, enjoy the game, get away from the YouTube stuff, get away from the Doordash stuff for, an hour. And, but I'll be back on it soon. So I appreciate that. Plus 10 fun. Yep. Thank you, Sagittarius. Puzzled Elephant says hi to Angela. Have fun in the game. Thank you, Niner Faithful. All right. So let me do a quick little shout out to all of the supporters of the stream. The financial supporters, you guys are all supporters by being here, but a shout out to Sagittarius Journey 380, OG Sean White, Dave McCook, OG Sean White again, Craig, and Sheila. Big shout out to you, to all you guys, and everybody that's hung out with me today. I'm going to go ahead and get off here now. I'm going to end the live stream, and I will try to get a live up later. And maybe if we have that tech at the house, we'll to be the first time trying it out. So we'll try it out live. That way you guys can tell me what you hear. All right. So that being said, Lord willing, I will see you guys later. Until then, I will catch you on the next one. I'm out, guys.